If Robin would have had that party, everything exactly the way it went.
Was I the first to leave Robin's party the other night?
The other night? Yeah, but you stayed longer than 3 hours.
You stayed past the dessert. Howard.
Did I? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, but guess what? That was served on time. I showed up on time and the meal was put out.
But if you want to go down that road...
And also, I wasn't tired.
You left Robin's party at 10:35.
So that's the point. So one time I leave a party early, you guys are up my fucking ass. I mean, when have I left?
One time.
The one fucking time. I went to your house out in the Jersey Shore. Yes. I was there the whole goddamn day.
Well, you threatened to leave within an hour. Before you actually got there.
I did. I wanted to turn around. I was miserable.
Oh, you was mad.
Now, listen, I mean, one time I left early. I couldn't keep my eyes open.
When I went down
done my time.
When I walked into Robin's party, I said, hey, Howard. He goes, God, I wish I was at the Hamptons.
Yeah, I was tired.
Either you were or you weren't. You stayed a long time at that party.
I did the best I could. I even went on the boat. I tried everything.
You went on the boat, which you said you wouldn't do. You did everything you said you wouldn't do.
I love this. Now it's become rubbing elbows with Billy Joel. I've gone out with Billy Joel, I think, 3 times in my life.
And you never leave early.
Oh, that's not true.
But by the same token, Howard, I told you, when you said you would come and do an hour at my party, I said you should not come.
Right. Yeah.
If you didn't plan to come to enjoy yourself, you shouldn't come.
No, thank you for that, by the way.
But
thank you for setting me straight.
No, I'm just saying that I'm sure that's what the audience is feeling, too. Right. If you're not willing to be in a party festive mood, don't show up.
Yeah, well, that's your MO, that's for sure.
Well, I was sick.
You sure didn't show up.
I was sick, and I did graciously decline.
Your invitation should always say, coming to party optional.
I like this. I can't believe you were such a dick and left Gary's dinner before the main course was served. No, you got to understand something. There were 4 main courses. You're not getting it.
You missed the potatoes au gratin.
It was a 4-course meal.
No. It was actually 5 courses.
Yeah, 5 courses.
Yeah.
A lot of people, chicken was, the one right before the main course, which if you don't eat red meat, I guess that's your main course, but...
And they sat me at that table for a half hour before you saw 1 drop of food.
What?
It was a half hour before we saw any food. Sitting.
I don't think so.
The hour before that...
I can't trust you. Are you making that up?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
I don't think we were sitting a half an hour.
Hey... Whatever.
Howard, I love you. Boy, you just fucking expand time when it benefits.
All right. Whatever.
Like a half hour.
All I know is I would say it was about 8:40 when we first ate.
Robin, we sat at 8:20.
No, we sat at 8:15.
We sat at 8:20.
8:15.
I called already. We sat at 8:20.
You were supposed to be sitting at 8.
Hey, whoa. Do you want to hear what I have to say?
No, I didn't ask you. Who asked you to say anything? I didn't ask you for a fucking thing. I'm conversing now. This is my time. You can get on that wrap-up show and talk all you want. You can wrap up all day.
I think I need to go to Spice Boy boot camp.
You know what? I'm still back to Bubba. You're going to listen to Mr. Foghorn Leghorn about what you do at a dinner party?
When it's convenient.
Bubba's right on target.
Yeah, okay. He's a Vanderbilt.
Here's another one that agrees with you guys. I love you, but in this instance, that is your etiquette at Gary's party. You are being the world's biggest asshole. You acted like a total prick, and now you're steadfastly defending indefensible behavior. Artie should not have shown up late, but that was a mistake, not a deliberate choice. Oh, I don't know about that.
I think it was deliberate.
I agree.
Whatever it was, I apologized for it.
Well, good. Point. Now I'm being harassed because I got tired because I'm waiting for you.
Right.
You, on the other hand,
you were there till 2 a.m.
You, on the other hand, intentionally and rudely left like a prima donna, interrupting your hostess and making a scene. If you don't apologize for this, your therapy isn't working, and you're a much bigger, more self-absorbed prick than I ever thought.
Hey, do you think you should call Mary at least and apologize? Maybe you don't want to apologize to Gary.
I wouldn't apologize to any of them.
I have a comment for Bubba, by the way.
Yes.
Bubba's boot camp worked so well that his own producer left his wedding to go watch a football game.
That's right. That's Bubba boot camp for you.
Bubba boot camp.
He was at Artie boot camp.
Howard Stern is a hypocrite. He should just suck it up and say he's wrong instead of trying to blame everybody and deflect mistakes other people have made. Wasn't it just a week ago he was saying that he never did anything wrong? And I agree with that statement. I never do anything wrong. You're all wrong. Here's another one. You're a rude, selfish, egomaniacal bore. You act like you're the only person in the world who works and gets up early. What a total asshole. Why don't you just stay in your precious Manhattan playing chess with all your homo friends? Counting almonds and eating turkey burgers, you worthless fuck. You were wrong. Get over it. I'm afraid that Howard is on heroin. I've been listening for years, and I've always thought that Howard was a classy guy in his private life. However, the recent Gary dinner incident certainly proves that wrong. I am incredibly disappointed in Howard for not apologizing and taking it like a man. I know if I did something similar... I know if someone did something similar to he and Beth, that poor person would be cut off and never heard from again. I fully expected that today. Howard would stand up like a man... And he hasn't. It makes me fearful for his mental health.
Oh,
wow. He's obviously under some extreme stress. I told you that. Do you think he's on the brink of a nervous breakdown? Absolutely. It'd be great for the show if Beth would come on or call and answer questions about her feelings on Howard's behavior.
Have you talked to her about the berating you're getting here? What's going on there?
She heard the first berating. She thought it was hysterical. And then I said to her, we tried to call you on the air yesterday. And she said, I know. She goes, I was awake. I was in the shower or something. And I don't know. But I don't know why she doesn't call back.
Yeah.
You know. But I think we should try again today.
Defend you.
Toby Maguire will be here today, and Gilbert Godfrey will be here today.
Oh, well, that's a nice lineup.
I'm preparing myself for the emails about never have Gilbert on again.
Oh, come on. I hate that there's one email like that.
There's the heights and the depths today.
Here's one. Uncouth. Having a dinner prepared for you by a master chef like Jean-Louis Guérin is like having Einstein come over to fill you in on relativity. I am sure Einstein would have called you a putz and walked out on your ass. I'm sure he would have. Nice job showing how little class you have. Well, who said I had class? Let that be a topic of discussion.
Well, you're always talking about how, things were classy or, the classy move would be.
Yep, and I think I did it right.
Kevin Bacon threw a classy party.
The classy move would be to stand at the door and bellow for Beth?
There are people who side with me, Robin. Let me read some of those. I've read you all the negative ones.
All right.
I've been invited to and suffered through many marathon weddings and dinners and such, and my good intentions just ran out of steam. There may be only 22 master chefs in the world, but there's only one Howard Stern, and if the one Howard Stern says he's tired and wants to go home, then so be it.
All right, this is that king complex.
Does anybody that was there think that it was a marathon?
Marathon is the wrong word for
I
this.
never said it was a marathon. I just said I was tired. God damn it, you guys are still arguing about etiquette. Did you forget that Howard is a shock jock? This is a show where people get ball sacks on their face, a show that features guys who want to get vomited upon. And you guys are arguing about fucking party etiquette? Laugh out loud. Don't you realize how absurd the contrast is? Did the show suddenly turn into Miss Manners? Give me a break. And since you said you're firing Benji and Ralph, how about giving me a break by hiring me? I'll be there at 5 a.m. every morning if you need me to. Hell, I'll live in the studio if you want me to. And here's another one. Howard, I'm on your side with this Gary dinner thing.
That guy's trying to get a job, first of all.
All right. Howard, here's a new one. Howard, I'm on your side with this Gary dinner thing. If you're tired, you're tired. I can understand. You were beating off and playing chess online all day. That would tire an old fuck like you. So there you go, and he's right. I beat off last night again. Boy, you know what it is? We must have at some point gotten in the mail like every Savannah Sampson video.
She must have given you the catalog.
And you realize, yeah, me too.
His Pharrell is dead on.
Yeah. Here's a guy who's concerned about Gary's financial situation. And I got to tell you something. I was trying to do the math.
Looking at that house, you were trying to count up what was going on?
Yeah, kind of. Listen to
I thought it would be rude to bring it up, but I was in my head trying to figure out what Gary could get for that house.
Yeah.
Combined with where it is and how beautiful that home is, that's a chunk of change.
Your cash register was ringing, too?
Oh, yeah, I was doing a little stuttering John in my brain.
Yeah, I was a stuttering John too. Why is Gary spending money like a Wall Street CEO? He lives in Greenwich. Are you kidding me? That dinner party must have cost $20,000. He needs to be reined in or he'll self-destruct.
Well, I did wonder how much. He won that chef dinner at an auction. I wondered how much he paid for it.
What'd you pay for that?
I mean, you got to see the state-of-the-art electronics in this home. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, never mind that. Listen to this. This email is much more direct. A fucking baboon has a mansion, musicians, super chefs, wine masters, etc. What the fuck is the world coming to?
I say salud, paisan. That's what I say.
Here's another one. What the fuck happened to the party where Gary grills burgers and hot dogs for everyone? What happened to the beer keg? Motherfucker thinks he's an aristocrat now with a wine taster, master
He
chef.
lives in Greenwich.
A string quartet? Fuck that. Howard not only should have left early, he should have thrown Mary's cakes right out of her face to teach her a lesson. What they did screams, "Love me, Daddy," so loud I can hear it from Queens.
May I address these?
If I rolled into that neighborhood with a keg, someone looking like me, I would have been asked to leave.
Because I read those this morning.
The police would have been called.
Louie's dinner party. Howard will leave if he wants to. Howard will leave if he wants to. Howard will leave if he wants to. If you think he's rude, then go fuck yourself too.
Exactly.
All right, let me deal with these one point at a time, okay?
I love that song.
Which part? The baboon part?
That's to the point.
Okay, first of all, the dinner probably cost, I think I paid about $1,900 for it at auction, and probably another $800 or $900 for, how to rent tables, rent glasses, hire assistants, all that stuff.
I wasn't thinking about the dinner.
Baba Booey's laying out $20,000 for
No. So
1900.
Hold on.
Oh, 1900.
The dinner probably cost around $2,700.
Right.
Okay, I have not become... I am much more comfortable grilling in my backyard. I bought that dinner specifically with you guys in mind because I thought it would be something nice to do.
It was.
It's not what I do all the time. There's not a master chef at my house.
By the way, can I ask you something about etiquette? How many people called you up the next day to say thank you?
Okay.
How many?
Howard Stern called.
Who else?
Fred Norris sent a note.
Who called you? Notes are impersonal.
Okay. Howard called. You called. Fred sent a note.
Who called, I asked?
I'm
not who sent a note.
Pam and Tim.
How many people called you up to thank you?
Pam and Tim.
You're not telling me. You told me Fred wrote a note.
I'm finishing.
He's going through his list.
Don't go through the list. Answer the question. How many people called you?
Okay, I'll go over here and figure it out and come back with a number.
What do you need, a calculator?
Howard was hoping it was one.
And it's three out of all those people.
Three.
And myself would be one of them.
That's correct.
And who were the other two?
Pam and Tim
Right.
Sabian. In fact, Pam called twice because she wasn't sure she had the right number. And Ronnie called.
Of course.
Fred sent a note, and Tom Chisano sent a note.
A note. They were too busy to pick up the phone.
Well, Tom actually tried to call.
Artie's name was not mentioned.
He didn't have my email.
Who brought a gift?
Everyone brought a gift.
I brought a gift.
Who brought a more expensive gift?
What gift did you bring? Artie brought the
What
most
did you
expensive.
bring?
Artie's so funny because Artie goes, "Listen, I got a housewarming gift for you." He goes, "Really not much for Mary, but he goes, 4 tickets for a coveted Sunday Yankees game. And Artie's seats are the best seats. But Mary said that is a housewarming gift because Gary takes the kids and I have the day to myself.
She has the day to herself.
The house is very warm after that. That is not a housewarming gift.
That's a great gift.
I mean, his 2 kids are going to love those
He
seats.
basically gave his seats that he gets for free. Not for free,
I get them for
No,
free.
he doesn't get them for free.
The best seats in the world. The best
He could have
seats.
sold those things.
The best seats you could ever have for any game ever.
Yeah.
That's not a gift for the hostess.
$150 a pop.
Your etiquette is off.
My etiquette's way off.
I like
At
that
least
argument.
I'm admitting it.
I like that. If the guy's so right, we have people vomiting on each other. We're worried about etiquette.
Well, that's always done properly on this show.
Yeah. Gee, when is the guy coming in to vomit on someone? And by the way, Artie, your gift was not appropriate.
So wait a second. To finish that thing up, I don't have a chef at my house and a wine guy at my house all the time.
Well, we know that.
And as far as the house is concerned, you know what? I was thinking about this morning. I fucking earned it. I told Howard, like we were sitting at the dinner table that night. I go, "You see that chimney? That big chimney there?" I go, "That's a fucking fireworks appearance I did between Pittsburgh and Cleveland."
Right, you worked for every bit of that house.
I go, "You know what? You see
No
that
one
TV?
denies that.
That's the beer fest in Orlando where a guy dumped a beer on me."
I know, Gab, but I'm saying, God bless you. I know what you get kind of for those appearances. Right. That's a lot of fucking appearances. And that's a beautiful Greenwich, Connecticut home.
It also came from...
looks like it belongs in Greenwich.
Oh, yeah.
Gary, you know what Gary reminds me of? You know when the guys used to smoke and you get those coupons on the back of like Camel
the
cigarettes?
Campbells and
Like Gary spent
Camel Cash.
Gary saved all his coupons and he got his house.
That's right.
he got his S&H green stamp.
However you get there, you get
Let
there.
me tell you something.
It ain't just a house. It's a beautiful...
You do a great job, and you have a beautiful home.
Show.
The best produced show.
Thank you.
And let me tell you something. It was a great night, despite the controversy, and we had a lot of fun. And what can I say? I was very appreciative to the point that I called you up the next morning to say, Gary, what you did was way out of control, way above and beyond. And I thank you very
He
much.
had to leave. He was overwhelmed.
Listen, we had a great time, and I really did enjoy having everybody there. I
I'm
really
sure.
did.
And even our busting balls is all in fun.
Yeah.
I got it. For me, the most fun.
Oh, you guys just want to get out of Bubba Boot Camp.
The most fun for me.
I'm taking on Bubba Boot Camp. I want to see if he can break me.
I have a question for anybody in this room.
Good luck, Bubba.
Did people who gave gifts to Bubba, did anybody receive a thank you note?
I did.
No.
I did.
From Bubba, I did, actually. From his wedding, yeah.
There you go. So I don't have to go.
Wait a second, did
No,
I?
I didn't receive a note.
I can't.
I think I
don't
got an
so.
email.
Bubba sent me a very nice
That's
I got
impersonal.
neither an email, nor a note, nor a phone call, nor nothing.
Really?
Wow.
That's
No kidding.
interesting. No, Bubba did
Zippo.
send me a nice note. He did.
What's with his wife? That's her job.
Well, he's the man in charge.
I don't think
I got one
Get her in boot camp.
All right, now we're taking them on.
Put Heather in boot camp. Wow, get Bubba on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a major faux pas.
Yeah.
I was willing to let that slide until that loudmouth decided to insert himself in this situation.
That's right. And so
like he knows
inappropriately.
everything.
Yeah, his comments there. I mean, he's sort of acting like
It's out
Sal.
of line.
Right.
By the way, Doug Goodstein is sending me a note via computer. He sent Bubba a really nice gift and didn't get a thank you. And
Thank you.
And he too says he did
I
not
guess
get
he
a
was
gift.
too busy
Right.
in the octagon.
Well, hey, you're lucky to have been there, according to him.
Thank you. No, actually, I was lucky to be there because Howard was nice enough to bring everybody down there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But also, he wrote Howard the note. He didn't have to thank
so I
you.
guess that's a blanket that kind of thanks everybody. My
No, in
mistake,
fact,
my error.
I don't think I got a formal note. I got like an email from Bubba afterwards talking about how much.
Yeah, I don't think the thank you notes have gone out.
And you brought the whole show down and everything.
No, I got one. I really did.
You're the only
You
one.
got one.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And your address is the hardest one to find to the bunch.
I think you sent it here,
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Why don't we get him on the phone and
Maybe,
ask him?
maybe mine's in the dead letter file.
Wow, Fred, I'm shocked.
I'll give him the benefit
That's a
of the doubt.
major faux pas.
Cancel
Well,
it.
I mean, now
I
that
think-
he's
you know
saying it,
what?
I agree with him. I didn't get anything.
I figure, okay, a month, then 2 months, and then I go,
What'd you give
it
him?
ain't happening.
If I
I
may
gave
ask.
$500.
Wow.
And I forgot my check, so I had to go to an ATM. I had to have someone in the hotel. Gave me like
cash?
five $100 bills. Right?
Very nice.
Can't be cash.
Yeah.
No.
I guess not. I guess if it's like, on printed on currency.
Robin, you didn't get a thank you note
No.
either. What did you give him?
A foul.
Wow.
So we're up to 1,500. No thank yous.
I like the kind of wedding gift that without any sort of work, you could just hand the envelope directly to your Coke dealer and get Coke.
So, Artie, what'd you give him? I'm just curious. You gave him money?
Yes, I gave him money, and
Must have been good. Maybe
you know
there's a
what?
minimum.
I bet I gave him $1,000. Because we had that big discussion on the air.
Right. And
But,
then
that doesn't matter.
I figured mine was maybe too cheap, and maybe he figured, fuck him.
No.
He doesn't
that's
deserve a note.
not right. That's a great gift.
I opened my big mouth again on the air, and then I got cornered into, I always overdo it at that situation. But, I mean, the $5 is a fantastic gift.
Hey, here's an email you guys aren't going to believe. We'll get back to this as soon as Bubba's on the phone.
Cancel the guy shitting at 7. We got to get to the faux pas Bubba made.
All of a sudden, it has become the etiquette.
This is
show.
one you're not going to believe. That Bob Levy song was great. Hey,
Don't you
Bubba.
think you take a second take after the Mixter X line?
He thinks that's the way you pronounce it.
It's not going to get any better if he does a second take. Bubba.
Yes, buddy.
There's been, I brought up the fabulous note you sent me.
Ex-friend.
Yeah.
But beside that, we won't even get into that. The Bubba,
Yeah, straightening you out.
what is it called again? Bubba
Boot Camp.
Bubba Boot Camp. I like that. But Bubba, Fred then brought up that, he says, Bubba had to poke his face into this argument. He goes, well, you tell him, Fred.
Yeah, I gave you $500 for your wedding. Guess who didn't get a thank you note? Or an email? Or a phone call?
Neither did
or
Robin
anything.
or Doug
Neither did
Yeah, I didn't
Robin,
get
neither
anything
did Doug
either.
Goodstein.
Or Gary.
Or Gary. 4 people, dude. What's up?
Actually, we're working on the thank you notes as we speak, and I...
Sure you are.
No, hold on.
What happened to Bubba Boot Camp?
Now, hold on.
There's a breakdown.
Bubba, I'm almost
Yeah, you
positive
better-
I got one, though.
You better go to your own boot camp, man.
Heather and I had a discussion about that a couple of days ago. That's her responsibility.
Right.
Who's the man of the house?
And
Why don't you send her to boot camp?
That's what I'm saying.
And she
Been a breakdown.
She said...
Major faux pas, Bubba.
She said, God, you got nothing against by you motherfuckers. I'll tell you that at all. I think you guys just fucking...
Hey, dude, you were the one who sent the email.
Opened your
Fire
mouth.
the first shot, man.
You opened your mouth. This was our
They're the
fight.
redcoats.
She said that you have, according to her etiquette book, which, you know, I probably have not read, is that you have 6 months to get your thank yous out.
You certainly got
And
one
you're
out to
taking
Howard
advantage
right
of
away.
every month.
He sent me an email.
You have 6 months to get your emails out. I mean, to get your thank yous out.
But you thanked Howard right away.
Yeah.
No, but not a formal one.
Well, let me just say, obviously, we're nothing.
Jackie,
you're
no,
everything, and that's why he
that's
sided
pretty
with
accurate.
you in his silly argument
Absolutely.
about who should have been able to walk out of a dinner party early.
This is who should go. This is who shouldn't go.
At Bubba Boot Camp, you learn how to lather up your boss's ass.
Yeah, you got 6 months there.
Well,
It's Heather's fault.
get the shit off your nose, Bubba.
Fuck you, Rob. I can't wait to spin you out and dig you in the fucking wall.
What was that?
What?
I said, I can't wait to spin you out and dig you in the fucking wall.
Mary, you're on with Bubba the Love Sponge. Go ahead, Mary.
Howard, what am I going to do with you? I just want to remind you, remember when Artie, you guys went to Bubba's wedding, and you came in that next Monday and you said Artie left to go next door to watch a football game, and you said that was absolutely wrong.
It was.
Remember that?
It was absolutely wrong.
Well,
He was there. He went next door. It wasn't like he went home ill or tired or like he'd had enough.
Tired is the better excuse.
I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Oh, stop it. Howard, you read a book in the car.
I left a 700-person event with the best man to go watch a game that I had a lot of money
You don't
on.
think that's rude?
I do, but what you did is rude, too. You're not admitting you were rude. I'll admit it.
I didn't go to watch football.
Artie was gone.
I went home to bed.
You left a dinner party with 8 people there, you know, while
8
food was
people.
being
There was
served.
16 people.
Artie, will you please come to Maine?
Yes, I'll be up there this afternoon.
Take him.
I would love to come to Maine.
Artie, I'd love to see you.
I love chicks. I love chicks
Bubba.
with your accent.
Bubba, you blew it on this one, man.
Hold on.
Fred got you.
You have no credibility, my friend.
Hold on.
None.
Don't weigh in here. And now he's getting
Now
his
he's dragging
troops in
poor
line.
Heather into it.
Well, it is Heather's fault.
Well, it's his fault, too.
Nah, the woman takes care of
pass
that.
the buck.
What's wrong?
Be a man.
Well, talk to Heather.
She sounds sexy right now.
You guys never sent Fred a thank you note or Robin or...
I haven't sent anyone from serious thank you notes because you guys are getting yours all together.
So how is it?
I think
You guys were going to grieve me if someone got theirs before someone else.
Wait a minute. How is it then that Howard and Artie...
I got an email.
Bubba sent Howard an email.
So I guess it's not entirely Heather's job.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Bubba did
Had
the
that
lather.
had that not happened, then maybe
It's
I would
not
have
my
talked.
job because I'm the one that's been doing them all, and it's the bride's responsibility, not the groom's.
Right. Now, how long are you going to wait?
I don't know. I've been doing them little by little. You guys just haven't gotten yours. Is that upsetting you? I'm sorry.
It's upsetting Fred.
I have no quarrel with Heather.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
she
know what,
didn't
Heather?
shoot her
You've
mouth
been
off.
dragged in here because Bubba shot his mouth off.
Right. I have no quarrel with her. She's a nice lady.
What did he say that is upsetting?
Well, Bubba criticized the staff for picking on me for etiquette. So then Fred was prompted to say, if Bubba's such an etiquette expert,
where's his thank you note?
Where's his thank you note?
Well, actually, what I was taught and raised about, and what I had already learned, is that the bride actually has a year, and I'm like, I'm not going to take that long because that's kind of irresponsible or whatever. So I was like, okay, 6 months, and I do them little by little because in the beginning I had the opportunity to do them as we got different things, but then after the wedding there was like such a barrage of stuff. I'm like, okay, I've got to do this little by little.
Well, here's an etiquette expert. It says the basic etiquette of thank you notes. There's such a simple concept. A thank you note is an expression of appreciation for a thoughtful act, expression, or gift.
Right.
But the potential for that the notes are never sent.
You can't not send them.
It says send your thank you notes as quickly as possible.
Right.
You can send them on informal stationery. You can,
You guys are so meticulous. You would give somebody shit for anything sometimes.
Note should be sent. The note should be sent within 3 months of receipt of gifts.
You're almost out of time.
It says,
I'm sticking by what I was taught.
let's see that book.
That is out of time, right?
April 12th would have been the 3 month mark.
Oh.
Actually, Heather, what you're saying is, I think you're confusing one thing. That it is actually okay to send a couple a gift.
A year after the wedding.
After the wedding. But the thank you notes should be sent immediately, according to this. In fact, it says it makes sense to send notes as soon as gifts are received.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that what I had always been told and taught is something that's not the case, and I'm sorry that you've been offended by that.
Not me, Fred.
Well, yes, we're all terribly offended, but Howard's fine.
I'm not offended by what Heather has done or has not done. It's the Bubba thing that's sticking in my craw.
No, but Heather should, make sure Bubba looks good in this.
That's her job to make Bubba look good, and Bubba looks terrible right now.
Right. I mean, Heather, what are you so busy with that you can't make thank you notes?
It's not that.
What is it?
What was holding you up, my dear? What are you doing?
What, do you have a child?
It's just you guys haven't gotten yours because I knew that if I sent some, I've done them by, particular different things. And I'm like, okay, I've categorized them. And I'm like, if they don't get theirs all together, then there's going to be heat. And
all right, who was ahead of us?
It was something that was so bothersome.
Who was ahead of us? Who have you taken care of?
I believe they haven't gone out at all.
No, that's not the case.
One note is going out.
I bet Manson and Hulk Hogan have their notes.
Hey, Spice Boy, throw those things in the fire.
Did you thank Hulk Hogan for that $4 bowl he gave you?
Has Dr. Diaco gotten his thank you note?
If we hook you up to the lie detector.
The lie detector.
The lie chair.
I really want you to come clean right now.
You know what? I will have yours to you today.
No, Heather.
You're exonerated.
Has anyone received a thank you note?
Yes.
Who?
You want me to go pull up my list?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I have to get my daughter ready to school, and I will have
you're doing a great tap dance here, Heather.
Let your daughter write the note.
Don't go to the daughter thing.
Listen, it's okay with me. Fred is offended.
Not by her.
Fred was hurt.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the reason you're getting shit is because
because her husband threw her on the phone. Is why she's getting
because
shit.
your lesser half decided to open his mouth.
Bubba forgot to send a thank you note, but he remembered to send a note destroying all of us here.
Hey, Heather, that guy who married you, did he get anywhere with you yet?
The Reverend?
Yeah, he was in love with you.
No.
You guys haven't hooked up?
No. Walter is a wonderful person who is absolutely in love with his wife.
My favorite performers, Huey Lewis in the News.
He's a gregarious.
Is it true you used a 10-inch dildo on yourself?
What?
9.
A 9-inch.
I was trying to mix things up.
A 9-inch dildo.
Let me tell you something. You got the right idea, baby. Screw the thank you notes.
No.
If you're mixing things up, that's hot. You did that in front of Bubba?
She's busy.
In the car, yeah.
In the car, a 9-incher.
Boy, I could see why he married you.
You can't write a thank you note while doing that?
Well, there's a way to distract. Who wrote you that note, Bubba?
Let me understand something. When you say you did that in the car, you and Bubba were driving where?
We had just come back from dinner.
Well, you're a sexy girl.
And you pulled out the 9-inch. Where'd you keep it?
Hold on a second. What were you wearing to dinner that night?
I had jeans and a vest on.
She's hot. Hey, you were wearing a vest? What did he say?
He said you guys are some sick fucks.
Yeah, like he
Well, you did this. We did.
Who bought the dildo?
So you were wearing like a little vest, like no bra?
Yeah.
With the big boobs?
Yeah.
Your skinny tan body?
Well, and I'll tell you because, I'd always heard, well, when you get married, then the sex drops off and this and this and that. And I was like, I don't want that to happen because that's something that's really awesome in our relationship. And so I tried to be, spontaneous, and I'm always trying to think of new things.
So where do you hide a 9-inch?
Huh?
How did you hid it in the car somewhere?
No, I had it in my purse.
And did you tell Bubba at dinner that you were going to do it to yourself on the way home?
No.
No, you just took it out.
Anything. I just took a moment when there was a little bit of quietness, and I thought, I've got this in my purse.
So you're sitting there in the car, and what do? You remove your pants and your panties?
And I started...
And did you keep the vest on, or did you get completely
nude?
I
took everything off. I was buck naked with my shoes on in the car.
And other cars drive by, can they see in?
I guess if they were looking.
You mean
it was nighttime. I don't really...
We got tinted windows.
We have tinted windows on the car, so.
And then what do? Do you put your feet up on the dashboard?
Mm-hmm.
And you spread your legs completely akimbo?
Yes.
So you're completely spread open, nude, and you started putting a 9-inch dildo inside yourself.
I was trying to, I don't know, entice him and mix it up a little bit.
Don't explain. It's fine. I'm just trying to understand.
Well, everyone else seems to think it's some strange thing. And
I
I'm
don't.
we're married. I'm allowed to do these things.
Can I tell you something? Every woman listening, you talk about etiquette. That's the right thing to do, because I got to tell you something.
She may not be able to get a note out.
No. Well, she got that dildo in.
Gives her a rat's ass about her note.
Dildo out.
And so what did you do? You just put it inside and you started thrusting in and out with the dildo?
Well, I was already worked up through dinner a little bit just because he's been doing a lot and really tired and this and this and that. And so lately, when I've tried to talk to him and tried to, tell him, hey, let's have sex, let's do this. He's like, oh, gosh, I'm so tired. And this.
Yeah, he keeps saying that on the air, as a matter of fact, that he'll send Heather to bed after she's initiated, or said she's wanted to get it on. He'll stay up a couple of hours later, and she'll be asleep by the time he gets to bed.
Baby, I bang you
He's on
silly.
his computer till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's doing stuff and emailing people. And
Too much work.
Email him.
He's not emailing Fred.
Yeah, he's answering those crazy Stern Fan Network things.
Yeah, he's on the Stern Fan Network preparing for the Bubba address.
I can't talk to you right now, Heather. I'm on the phone with One-Eyed Pete.
Yeah, I'm talking to Balloon Knot.
take care of yourself. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you.
I'm talking to Sybil Sibian.
If you were my wife, my new wife, man, boy, oh boy, I'd fuck you hard every night.
Do you like sushi at all?
I sure do.
Okay, my new favorite thing when we eat sushi is to have this drink, and it's half plum wine and half cold sake, and it is so good. And I probably had a couple of those more than I should have at dinner, and so I was all kind of horny and worked up and all this kind of stuff. And so I had it in my purse because, I don't know, I thought, well, I'll just be crazy, And then when we got back in the car, I was like, okay, it's time.
Did you leave your shoes on, or did you take those off,
No,
too?
I left my shoes on.
Oh, you're some fucking girl. You're a prize.
I love shoes, so.
Oh, that's hot. So your feet were up on the dashboard, but you were in the shoes?
Yeah.
And he didn't
And
take
I
you...
reclined the seat.
Did he fuck you when you got home?
He didn't pull over?
No, he didn't pull over.
What a homo.
He told me because I was trying to give him oral sex in the car, and he was like, leave me alone, I'm driving.
What?
Oh, my God.
This is not working out well for Bubba. He's defending you, and you're now calling him a homo.
I gotta say, the woman wants
I
it.
can understand that. I don't want to be pulled over and be buck naked with a 9-inch dildo in my puss.
But she's got the tightest...
Police officer, why we got
She's got the tightest little body, this girl. I mean, this is a girl who's built for sex. I mean, she's got the big giant jugs.
Yeah, Bubba's very proud. He's always showing her pictures off and everything, but he won't screw her.
Maybe I'll go over there and fuck you in front of him. Like this movie I watched.
Well, one, I'm not asking for that.
Yeah, believe me, you don't have to ask. I'm volunteering.
Okay.
I'd bang you right in front of him. Maybe that'll turn him on. Maybe he needs to see a guy.
Yeah, Bubba, you love Howard so much.
Crazy.
Let me tell you,
I'm sorry to cut this off. I got to give the phone back to Bubba because I got to get the kids up.
Later, baby.
Okay, bye.
Boy, you guys have made my whole life wonderful.
Hey, after I bang your wife, I want a thank you note from her.
Thank you nut is what you're going to get.
What a bunch of cocksuckers. You call me up at 6:30 in the morning, turn into a bunch of little pussies. Your fucking deal, and then you single-handedly destroy me like a bunch of fuck.
You don't, man, what's with you not fucking her?
Well, what do you mean? I was tired, and she's going fucking crazy in the car. Settle down.
We shoved it up your ass. Now we're coming back for the reshove.
Look, Bubba, I listened to the show. That's not the first time you've turned her down. I've heard you say that 2 or 3 times. You stay up working, and then she's asleep by the time you get to bed, and you miss it.
She's a wife.
I'm trying to gear up for that big French kiss I'm going to give you when I sit back on the wall.
He'll have no problem doing that.
That's right. He'll get it up for me.
No, I mean, lately she just wants to fuck all the time. I know Artie's going to give me the wham, so I'm giving him the big matzo ball to fucking wham me out. But lately she just wants to go fucking crazy, and I'm just like, we did fuck a couple nights ago, and I thought it did pretty good, and then I go to my little counter and start taking some of my creams and what have not, and she's over there dildoing herself again. And what? Seriously, you need to fucking chill out a little bit.
Time for mommy to come.
I got to tell you, the thought of her, because she's smoking hot.
She's really sexy, man.
The thought of her in her shoes, and they're up on the dashboard, and her legs are spread, and she's naked in the car, man. Boy, that
looks like a Playboy centerfold.
That sounds good to me, man.
It was pretty. I mean, thinking about it now, I shouldn't have been such a prick, but I don't know, I really blew that one.
Stop bothering me, I'm driving.
I mean, when a woman goes to that depth to, entice you, to please you, that's just the ultimate love.
A couple nights ago, I was on the computer. It was about 12, and she come walking in my office, and she had this brand new little Fredericks of Hollywood pink bustier with some crotchless panties on and some rose-colored fuck me pumps. And she goes, "Look." I go, "Hold on a second." And
hold on. What are you busy with?
He's in mid-sentence.
Are you on that?
Hold on, I got to save what I'm doing. And so I saved it, and she said it was probably about a minute, literally. She goes, "Well, you really blew this spontaneity there." And she opened up this robe, this little pink robe that she had on. She had all this. She was all gimmicked up. I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." She goes, "Well, come back to the room, and let's fuck." And I go, "Okay." Well, I think I stayed on the computer too long, came back, she was passed out.
Yeah, this is what he's doing.
And by the way, I mean, I don't know a disc jockey in this country, a radio personality in this country that's doing anything important on his computer. No. I mean, I can't. Bubba's on there with that Stern Fan Network.
It's not like he's Bill Gates.
Talking to that bunghole guy. What's that guy's name? Bunghole Bob, I think.
I don't even know who Bunghole Bob is. Secondly, I don't get on Stern Fan Network and talk back. I just read this shit, but I don't talk back because I don't want to talk back.
Well, then who are you emailing?
Who are you busy with?
I was actually at that point going through merchandise, ordering new shit, and transferring money from A to B, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Important shit, kid.
Do you have a bigger thread than Eric the Midget on there?
I don't know.
He knows.
How many friends?
Bubba will call him and go, "Listen, the show's very popular. I got a bigger thread than Eric the Midget."
I'm going to go beat Heather, though, for not getting those fucking thank you cards out, because when Fred Norris busts my ass, there's problems.
I know. Hey, Ralph's on the phone. What is it, Ralph?
I didn't get a thank you note either. Number one.
Well, first of all, Ralph, you didn't show up, and you didn't even fucking RSVP, you cocksucker. You said, you tried to big time me and say, "Well, I may go, but I may not." No, then you come up wearing a Danny Terrio fucking outfit from the '70s Solid Gold show.
No, you're confused. You're supposed to have sent me a thank you note. And what is Bubba Boot Camp? Do you learn to ignore a hot chick there?
Yeah.
Because you become gay?
You get debold.
You don't need to go to Bubba Boot Camp, because believe me, you ignore chicks enough, you fucking homo.
You know what? Let me down there. I'll take care of her.
Let me tell you something.
Just like you took care of Akira when she was rubbing your cock at Scores.
Let me tell you something. Ralph, you should tell the wedding story. You can't tell who it is, Ralph.
He did something at Bubba's wedding?
No, not at the Bubba's wedding. Remember, you know what wedding I'm talking about?
Where
you rub the chick's titties with the ice cubes?
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, we can't talk about that.
All right.
No, we can't talk about that.
No, I'm not going to say who the people are.
Yeah.
All right, forget it.
It was the day after the wedding.
You actually got close to a girl?
Yeah.
You did.
How many weddings has he been to?
Well,
you should come to Ralph Boot Camp. I'll teach you how to fuck your wife.
I'll be fucking boys. Am I getting on?
Ralph Boot Camp is great. You don't have to show up.
It's a correspondence course.
Ralph Boot Camp is really at Sam Simon's house.
Yeah, it's a luxury boot camp.
That's great. You have a good time.
Yeah, you fucking mooch off somebody else for another 2 weeks. Motherfucker.
All right, Bubba, get those thank you notes in the mail.
Yeah, believe I'm gonna go fuck Heather and write thank you notes right now, motherfucker.
There you go.
Fuck Heather while you're writing the notes.
We got you in line.
Multitask.
And let's listen to Bubba this afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, take care.
All right, take care.
That really is bad, especially people who travel like out of state.
Right. All right. See you later.
What's he talking about?
I know we traveled all the way to the wedding.
Oh, the thank you note thing.
I'm thinking I read an email, too. He must have emailed Ted, and I definitely read something where he said thank you to me. But it might have been an email as well.
Well, I don't think I've read anything. And what's he thanking you for? He was so pissed that Brent left.
Cause a bitch ain't nothing but a dirty bitch. They won't make you rich, but they sure leave you broke. Like I'm fooling around, man, this ain't no joke. I need some indoor smoke to clear my thoughts. And a couple of girls, cause I'm ready to cock my gun for fun. It's Bubba the Love Sponge, say what you want, but I get the job done. Running game on a hose and cracking 40s with my
Enough of that.
He had thanked me for buying an enormous suit.
By the way, he really...
But it might have been an email as well.
Well, I don't think I've read anything.
He had thanked me for buying an enormous suit.
By the way, he really was pissed that Brent left the wedding.
Of course.
Hey.
Which is just like you getting up and leaving Gary's dinner.
Not the same.
Yes,
I went home. I didn't go across the street to a party. I didn't go to Gary's neighbor's house for a party.
You left.
No, it's completely different.
It's not different.
I didn't leave to go to another party.
He wasn't upset that Brent went across the street. He was upset that Brent left.
No, he was upset that Brent went across the street. He absolutely
Oh, it
was
matters
upset.
where you go.
To defend himself,
I think so, yeah.
Howard's going to bring up rude things we did in the 8th grade at this point.
That's right. He's going back to the 1800s.
I have no need to
He
defend
has to.
myself. I read the email and I took my beating, but I...
You're not going to apologize, though.
No, I'm
Never
not.
going to apologize.
Never.
Never let him see you sweat.
That's right. Let's go to Bobo, who wants to say good morning. Good morning, Bobo.
Howard, I think you got to get Beth on the phone. Let's get to the bottom of this, because there's a lot of ill feelings on the wrap-up show. And Mary Delabate said she got a different vibe from Beth, that like she didn't want
What does he say? What is he kind of funny everyone on?
Where's he calling from today? Underwater?
I'm like, what?
I'm in a Shark Tank.
You think it's two-pay phone.
Just so you know, I just called Beth and I got the voicemail, so I left her a message.
Oh.
Yeah, and tell her to call you back.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday I just didn't want to bother, but I left her the message today.
All right. Let's go to Greg. Greg, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Good morning.
Howard, I just got you back on the airways in Toronto, Ontario again, and...
Of his audio.
We don't want to see him on video. Yeah, Beth's on the phone. Hi, hon.
Hi.
Everybody's so anxious to hear you weigh in about the night at Gary and Mary's. We had a lovely time, and I called the next morning to thank him.
It was lovely.
Yeah. And what is it you guys specifically want to know?
Well, and Mary got the impression that you were being dragged out against your will.
That's the story of my life. I'm always dragged out.
Were you really... hey, wait, let's be honest.
Well, all right.
Did you not turn to me in the car and say, that's why I love you, and I wanted to go home?
I said, you know why I love you is that you are able to leave a party like that in the middle of a party and people don't say anything. It's almost like you're God and you leave the party and people accept it.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you. That was not what he was saying.
No,
We
you
get it.
said you loved me because you wanted to get out, too.
He's the savior.
Tell the truth. You were tired.
The truth. I thought it was... I
This is
didn't
a
think
lie.
twice about it. I mean, I thought it was rude as we were leaving.
See?
Of course.
That's what we do. That's what, I look over next to you, and believe me, people should be glad that you know when it's time to leave, or else you're miserable and you bring everything down. So it was appropriate that you left, because you were so exhausted. Your eyes were rolling to the back of your head, and I'm like, I know that look. And I just looked at you, and you go, I have to leave. And that's when we left.
And weren't you happy to leave, though?
Because I knew that I would have to keep you awake and worry about you, but I was actually having a really great conversation with Gary and Mary, and I could have definitely stayed longer.
Are you telling the truth that you weren't sort of ready to go? You had kind of been talked down?
Beating her.
Because I didn't get this impression.
She just said what she was thinking.
To go in regards to you. I know that it's time for us to go when you're fading.
Oh.
That's the truth.
All right, well, then I stand corrected. I thought you wanted to go as well.
It had nothing. It never has anything to do with me. It's always but it's fine. It's what you were ready to go.
She had a boyfriend who used to keep her things way too long, and she was miserable in that relationship.
But honey, leaving a party at 10 o'clock is different than staying out till 4 in the morning.
There's a happy medium.
See, yeah, he's missing the whole thing.
No, I'm not
and
missing
Artie
it.
has been saying this to you since the day of the party.
But I have to say Howard was correct in leaving at that time for his sake and everyone else's sake, or he would have just been a nightmare and miserable.
He couldn't last, what is he, a baby? He couldn't last 15 minutes more?
Well, he was exhausted all day. He was up the night before worrying about this stupid chess tournament.
See, that's the thing. He's not sleeping because he's worried about chess.
I
have a life.
I have a life. You have no life.
You see, I'm glad Beth called to defend herself because you were making it sound like, I mean, Beth would never be that rude as to say, God, I wanted to leave.
And Artie said, I know Beth, and this does not sound like Beth.
Gee, I was worried about a chess tournament, and you were worried about Monday's show that you had a tickle in your throat.
What do you mean? Monday's show is not something to worry about?
You're full of shit.
You can say I'm full of shit all you want.
You're just
but
full of
the
it.
truth is, that's
You
what was
weren't
going
worried
on
about anything.
for me.
No.
You made up a whole
I was
lie.
worried about Monday's. I didn't make up a lie.
You made up a whole lie that Beth was ready to go, and
No,
she
I didn't
was
say
not.
that.
You took her by the hair and dragged her out.
I said that she was happy to go as well.
Yes, because she knew you'd be miserable and she'd have to worry about
I
you.
never heard that before.
Honey, I'm happy to go wherever you are. That's the bottom line.
I didn't realize I was dragging you out. You know what? There's going to be a change made now.
Oh, no.
That's
now
lucky.
Stop that.
The change is going to be...
We're teasing you.
You're going to see how long I stay at things, and we'll see who drags who out.
Here you go, going to extremes again.
Oh, yeah.
Is that me for being honest about my feelings here?
Howard, she's not saying she was happy. She was happy.
She was happy to go. She went to sleep in the car. She was so exhausted. Yes, she did.
You were reading that chess book, and I was sitting there looking out the window.
She was bored with you. Is what you
Why didn't you put a 9-inch dildo like Heather? Did you hear
because
that?
you have a driver. Bubba's doing the driving.
Well, so what?
Get your head out of Bubba's situation's more dangerous.
You got to hear this, honey.
What?
Heather, hon?
Yeah.
Heather was in the car the other night with Bubba.
Yeah.
She took off all her clothes and took a 9-inch dildo.
Wow, that's impressive.
Played with herself in front of him.
Wow.
To turn him on.
She was carrying the dildo in her purse.
Is this a hint?
Yeah, I think that's kind of hot that like she's mixing it up.
Oh, this is mean.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I thought that was kind of hot.
Well, you know you're being rude again.
Good for them. Good for Bubba. That's wonderful.
Could you imagine if Beth did that? I'd probably throw her out of the car. I'd be so scared.
You wouldn't even look up from your chess book, I guarantee.
I know. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I'm reading my chess book. Now stop it.
It's true. I'd actually be like, uh-oh.
You know,
I think there's something wrong with
People
her.
grow older, you get more sophisticated. I mean, I think it's just evolution. I think it's,
Well, hey, I'm sorry if I dragged you out.
You owe her an apology. Stop
can I
it.
make this clear? I am happy where you are. If it's time for you to leave, I want to be with you.
Okay.
I'm not being dragged out. It's what you do when you go to parties. There's a point where you just fade completely, and that is the point that I know that it's time for you to leave, and I want to be with you. So if we have to leave, I have to leave a wonderful party. It's what my life is.
But
and that's okay.
admit you were not too thrilled with the meat course, and we were like, well, let's...
I told you left because of that meat.
Not me. I left for Beth.
I was looking forward to Mary's desserts, and Mary saw you stand up and see us about to leave, so she ran to the kitchen and packed. I felt bad about that, too. I mean, we disrupted her sitting there.
Right.
Was he yelling for you to hurry up?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go. I can't. I mean, I tried to say my goodbyes, and then I'm sitting in the car worried about who I didn't get a chance to say goodbye
No,
to.
because Beth was being rude by keeping Mary tied up in the kitchen.
Oh, God.
I was concerned.
You are too funny.
I wanted to get out. I wanted to make a quick getaway.
Boy, you're good.
See, I'm glad Beth did it because, it sends the wrong
Beth was
message to
rude.
Gary and Mary. You made it sound like Beth was like, oh, thank God you made me leave that party.
I never
when it's
said
not
that.
the case.
Well, Mary said she knew that was not the case.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it was very obvious that I was trying to prolong my stay.
All right.
And
I didn't
Howard's
pick up
bellowing
on that.
at the front door.
All you had to say to me is, I want to stay a little longer. I would have been there.
Honey, I was not going to stay. The state that you were in would not have been fun for me to sit there and worry about you and how you were exhausted.
Yeah, I was. If I sat in that chair another 5 minutes, I was going to hang myself.
He wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He runs 6 miles. He's on the phone with his kids. He's dealing with this and that, everything. The guy's exhausted every single
Yeah, but he could take a nap when he's, instead of looking at that chess
I took a
board.
nap.
You were up from like 2 thinking about a chess tournament.
No.
He was. That's true, too.
That's true.
On top of
I mean,
everything.
sorry, I was.
See, so but Beth's in a position where she wants to please everybody there, and that's the type of person she is. So she's trying to please you by leaving. She's trying to please Mary by making sure it's not rude that they're leaving.
She's trying to say goodbye to everybody.
I guess I was wrong to leave early. What can I say? I have to admit it.
I have to say that for Howard to actually get in the car, travel to this party was in itself like a victory. I mean, for me, I couldn't even believe we were actually going to go and do this because it takes so much out of him to actually...
Oh, please. Beth was saying to me before the party, gee, I wish we were just going to dinner, the two of us.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
You see, he throws everybody under the bus, Beth. It's just terrible. It's just
She's
terrible.
making it sound like I'm the dick. I was like, this is going to... And I had to give her a lecture. I said, this is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time.
You're too funny.
Am I right or am I wrong?
On you.
Beth, no one believes it.
Swear on Jesus' life. Swear on Jesus' life if I'm lying.
Honey, you are lying.
Oh, I swear on Jesus'
God
life.
help us, Jesus. God and baby Jesus help us.
Jesus is dead.
She wasn't looking forward to it either.
Oh, my goodness.
How is that
looking
supposed to
forward
make Gary feel?
I was looking forward to it.
This is how
Beth,
rude he is.
Beth.
Now he's compounding
Beth,
his rude.
he's got no credibility left. He's insulted Fred for something he did 12 years ago. He's insulted Artie, Robin, my wife,
Yeah, we've all
the
been
Pope,
dropping
anybody who was on the
because he made a
road.
mistake.
There was room on. We didn't think there was room under the bus for one person to be thrown, but it turns out it was.
When he threw Mary under the bus, that was the height. Now he's throwing Beth.
Mary was wrong. Mary should never have gotten up and given Beth dessert. She should stay with her guests.
He said Mary was wrong for getting up to give you dessert.
Honey, I love you. I miss you.
I miss you too. Well, now I have to ask you. My parents want to have an engagement party for us in Pittsburgh with family. Would you take that trip, or are you going to leave early?
First of all,
there's no way he's going.
That's too far for me to go.
Really, that was all lip service. They're not really doing that.
No, they're for real.
Well, who do we know in Pittsburgh?
Well, that's why they went
Her family.
Yeah, they want you to get to know the family.
Whoa, wait a second.
Manny Sangian?
Honey, what are you saying? What kind of party?
Sweet Pea, whom you've never met, and my uncle say
I would go.
Come to Pittsburgh, and
Can we leave early?
Plan, and he just said he would go.
Your dad is a man's man. He doesn't want to have any engagement party.
he asked me last night. He was serious.
He doesn't want it.
He feels like he's supposed to be doing something. I think.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Tell him it's okay.
But let him do something if he wants to do
He
something.
doesn't want. He's getting pressured into it.
Stop it.
I know the whole story. You don't know the backstory.
All right.
Her old man doesn't want to be having an engagement party.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
I miss you. I'm coming back today.
Yeah, hurry up. You know?
If her dad calls you and tells you he wants to do it, will you do it?
He doesn't have my number.
I bet you're still in the Berg.
I'm in Pittsburgh. It's so beautiful here. I love it here.
You do?
Well, what part of Pittsburgh is that? I got to go see it.
Pittsburgh is an underrated city. The bridges, I love Pittsburgh.
I want to go to Pittsburgh, actually. I want to see where
I
Beth lives.
spend a lot of time in Pittsburgh. Some of my best friends are there.
June 29th, I'm at Heinz Hall.
I
like Pittsburgh.
I want to see where she grew up and all that stuff. So
it's a cool town.
I
Cool
know.
working class. Big Howard Stern town, too, man.
It was
Big.
just voted most livable city.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, when I lived in Hartford, I had some of the best times there. It was such a nice lifestyle, quiet and calm. I liked it. I mean, everyone thinks, like, Manhattan. I live in Manhattan because I work here.
Manhattan is a jungle.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd live here.
Well, I mean, Manhattan's so much fun.
No,
man.
but it's
Not for me.
difficult. It's difficult. When we lived in Washington, I thought that was the most livable city.
Really?
I agree. That was
Really?
fun. Yeah, great town.
Well, any East Coast sort of sports-oriented working-class town, and Pittsburgh's the epitome of that, you know.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh gets a bad rap because it's Pittsburgh, but...
The steel mills and everything, those are gone.
They've been through some tough times there.
It's beautiful now. It's beautiful.
Look, her dad could have lived anywhere. He's a medical doctor. I mean, he could have. He's a dentist.
I thought he was a dentist.
Well, no, he's not a dentist.
Oral surgeon.
Oral surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's better than a dentist.
Well, why do you have to qualify?
I wouldn't be marrying a girl whose father's a dentist. Has to be an oral surgeon.
No dentist is good enough for
And
me.
I'll tell you, PNC Park, I went to the All-Star game last year. That's one of the best stadiums on earth to
I
see a
haven't been there
game.
yet, but supposedly it's so beautiful.
Oh, you got to go. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, didn't you and John Hines spend a wonderful afternoon there?
Me and John shoved a lot of food down our fat faces.
Any dudes hit on you while you were down there?
No, I've just been with my mom and dad, and I did that interview with Sally Wiggin from the news. Who's doing a story on me. So it's just been work and family.
Mm-hmm.
So But I miss you. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, me too. I'm very, very...
Can't wait to leave at dinner with you early again.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to try and book some dinners this weekend where we can leave early. You want to know something, though? This is so consistent with us because we go out to dinner on the weekends. And we make like a 7 o'clock reservation because we want to eat early. And then by 6 o'clock we go. And we're in bed by 8 o'clock.
I knew we were in trouble at Gary's when you started drinking as soon as we got there. And you
honestly,
drank the wine like it was water.
That's what did me in.
Well, yeah, but you're the master of, moderation, and then you blew it.
Honestly, you want to know what happens?
What?
It was a cocktail hour, and they were serving a lot of hors d'oeuvres, and it was nice stuff.
Drinking, eating.
Well, what I did was I kind of didn't want to eat too many hors d'oeuvres because I knew this big dinner was coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I started drinking the wine, but I'm hungry. And I start to drink,
to not
fill up.
eat?
Yeah.
That's your mistake.
I invited Ralph. I got so sleepy from it.
See, then if you have your big meal while you're drunk, after that,
and then I kept drinking during the day because they had all these wines. The wine guy was carrying on. So I fucked up. I mean, I guess. I just got really super tired, but...
Well, when one of us has...
Well, I hope you learned a lesson here.
No.
Things will never change, Robin.
It's never going to change. You want to have me to your house at dinner, have me at 5 o'clock.
I know how to have you to dinner. I have you at noon.
I never left your house. You can do it right.
I know.
Robin, who were the first couple to leave our engagement party?
You were.
Right.
We left our own party
But
early.
that was fine. That was fine. You did that right because everything was done, and your leaving allowed other people to do their leaving in a, casual manner.
But that's just how it is.
I know and he sneaks out. He's always the first to go.
When someone here in the main group has something going on, you guys are always supportive. Like I felt, like for the beer league premiere, you were going from the very beginning. You're very supportive in that manner, and I tend to feel guilty because that red carpet is a nightmare for you, but you did it, and that's great.
I'm not a dick.
No, I know you're very supportive.
I stayed at your after party.
They were very gracious to Adam the other night. They walked the red carpet,
great guy
for everything.
People don't know that.
Talk to everybody.
I'm getting a bad rap.
But you know what's funny? It's Wednesday morning.
It's just a dinner party.
It's Wednesday morning, and what you just said is all anybody wanted to hear.
Fuck you, Gary. Asshole.
What you just said was right on the money. You're
Get out of here.
You drank, you got tired.
I said that all along. I was tired.
You were mean and nasty and said he was wrong and Artie was wrong.
No, Artie was wrong.
Fred's wrong. Mary's wrong.
Fred's wrong. Jesus is wrong. I'm changing off that.
He needed better coaching.
Mary was wrong. She shouldn't have gotten up from her table. She's rude to her guests. And Artie was rude to show up late.
I apologize emphatically for that.
Artie showed up during the cocktail hour.
No, he showed up at 8 o'clock. That's why dinner was late. And you were upset dinner was late, too, honey.
I hate to say, technically, he did show up during...
He did. He got there 5
Yeah, but they pushed the dinner back because of Artie.
You then pushed the whole dinner
back. That's true. I totally admit that.
In hindsight, I should have begged you to give me the tour after the dinner, but...
That's true, Artie. You didn't make the tour.
I told you, I'm not wrong.
The tour had nothing to do with it because I had already pushed the dinner back.
All right, no one cares anymore.
Okay. It should have started at 8, and Artie could have toured after dessert.
But to Artie's tour, I had pushed the dinner back to 8:15, so we had time.
Gary, it was perfect. The
Thank
whole
you.
evening was delightful.
It was great.
And just state-of-the-art, beautiful, wonderful. And
It was.
Thank you.
It was great to have you guys there, and I can't wait to do it again.
I would be right there.
Afternoon. Have an afternoon party.
I got to say one thing. Can we get that shock chair back for Gary?
I would be there in a minute. I enjoyed myself.
He will be there for
30 seconds.
I will be there for a minute. That's right.
Can you have the barbecue along Howard's jogging route?
If I hadn't drank, I would have been a lot better off.
Yeah, I understand.
But I was enjoying myself.
I've been there.
Big deal. I didn't know it was a federal offense.
This escalated into something like this because that is what you do every single event or party.
Right. Of course.
But you haven't heard. The only reason it escalated is because Howard just
was
lashed out at everyone.
And he attacked everyone.
saying that he was right and everyone else was wrong.
I am right. I still admit it.
The agenda we have in Sirius, it's hard to let any subject go. It
That's
lingers.
right. We have to hang.
Artie talked about how, we talk about it on this show, then we go to the wrap-up show, then Superfan Roundtable.
Right, Superfan Roundtable, what's that going to be about? All that,
what can they talk
It's all
about
nonsense. All right.
You know what I love is that you guys got me on the phone and this still has not changed one thing from his end.
I know.
But they did get to hear your end, which was, I think, a little bit of a lie.
No, you made a dent in it. A little bit of a lie.
A white lie, but I'll let her have it. I love her very much, if that's what she needs to do. But she's right. She would have hung in there, I'm sure, longer, but she was happy to go.
Nobody was trying to keep you out till 4 in the morning, Howard.
Well, whatever. So I guess I'm bad.
You're not bad.
No one's saying that either.
You're not a bad person.
You did a bad thing.
Right. I'm not a bad person.
But at least I must apologize to everyone individually.
I'm a good person who did a bad thing.
You should apologize to Al Sharpton for leaving Gary's
Would you go on the Al Sharpton show?
Hey,
now
what?
We probably should break soon because I think Toby Maguire's on his way up. Okay. But I do have one thing for you to play on that Nick Manning thing. With the Cubs thing. We found the clip of Harry Carey saying God wanted them to win.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, honey, I'll let you go. Okay, I love
Bye,
you.
Beth.
Bye, Beth.
I love her very much.
We all love her.
Yes. And
You got
should.
a good catch there, brother.
Yes.
But you shouldn't lie on her. We knew.
Where's the Harry Carey thing, quickly?
It's on Gary.
Started off with Benji being late. Hopefully we'll get him in here and see how he's holding up. And Howard went right into the party argument and totally deflected on Artie and Robin, and we'll talk about that. Plus, Sour Shoes had a few minutes on, did a nice job. Go to the phones. Let's talk to Jay in Santa Cruz. Jay, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Thanks, guys. You guys are great.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say real quick how everybody kind of skipped over, and especially Howard, how he kept reflecting on everybody else of that asshole movie made at Gary's house. Guy was, going off about how everybody was late and this and that. And he just needs to apologize, get over it. I feel sorry for Gary.
Yeah, I think so. He just jumped topics for a second, but I think what he's going at is Howard really did. He just viciously lashed out at everybody.
He deflected to Artie, Robin, you, Fred, your wife.
No, Fred and my wife.
Fred.
My wife was the topper on it.
Yeah.
Like, he yelled at Fred for something that happened at the Rainbow Room, in 91.
Ralph, that's right. But I think Artie got the most heat because Artie reacted the strongest to the deflection. I mean, Artie sounded genuinely ticked when Howard finally said, you know what, your lateness is the reason why this all went down.
Me and Howard were just talking about how every argument gets dragged out on the show since we came to Sirius because a million shows analyze it, and now the Superfan Roundtable will probably talk about it, and the website, and blah, 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 and the news department. But, yeah, we should probably drop this because it got to a point to where Howard clearly is not backing off on this, and it's going to get uglier and uglier every day. He's unbelievably wrong on this issue. He's not going to admit that, so I think we have to move on.
It's funny because Artie told him he thought he was wrong. Robin told him he thought he was wrong. Fred told him he thought he was wrong, and the email overwhelmingly agrees with that. And it's like funny, like we were joking around, like if Howard just said, yeah, you know what, I'm wrong, what are you going to do? It'd be over. But it's funnier, I guess it's like when he yells at me and I just continue to fight with him, it's the same thing. Like he continues to say that he's right and he'll mow down anybody that gets in his way.
Ian in Albany, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, good morning, great show. I got two things already, man. I'm a huge fan. I want to know when you're coming back up to Albany again.
That Egg Theater is one of the best theaters in the country. I haven't been there in a few years. You know what? I can promise you, within a few months, I'll be up there again.
Oh, man, you got to let me know when you're going up there. I want to be right in the fucking front row for that shit.
All right.
And number two, I just want to say Bigfoot and Sour Shoes are gold on that fucking show, man. Those
Agreed.
guys are great.
Yeah. For different reasons.
It's funny, Jason and I were talking today about, like, when Sour Shoes first started calling into the show, like, 4 years ago, Howard would, like, hang up on him before he could even get a word in.
Right.
And you were trying to sell him so hard. You're like, you got to have this guy on the show. He's great. And it's only now that he's finally started to, warm up to it.
There's some people who just found their place here. Like Sour Shoes, I don't think... we barely talked to him at K-Rock, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, he used to sit down in the lobby every day.
But it's funny because Sour Shoes would call, and I would entertain his lunacy for, like 20 minutes every Friday. We play a game of Stump the Buoy. And then the interns, he really sort of developed this relationship. All the interns always like him. And inevitably, during the semester, the cute intern will always come to me and she'll go, what does this Sour Shoes look like? Because, he seems like a really nice guy when you're talking. Like, I don't know, he's charming on some odd level.
Riley definitely hit more of a stride here versus on terrestrial.
And Alice we always love, but Alice here is gold.
Let's talk to Derek in New Hampshire. Hey, Derek, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's happening? I just had a quick question. I was wondering if you had ever gone into Bigfoot's rap sheet and exactly what he had gone to jail for and whatnot.
Hey, Ralph, did you expect your call today to go as it went?
What do you... Oh, you mean Howard being... Yeah, well, I didn't hear... How bad did I get railed on?
Pretty good. He said sort of like, I think the words were something like, fuck him, I've been pretty good to him, who's nicer to him than me?
Oh, yeah, no Christmas bonus next year.
Right, that was a biggie.
I'm not getting 50 grand next
No,
year.
50 grand next year.
Damn. No, come on, listen, Howard. I mean, I was just trying to give you guys a good clip to play on the air today, but come on, I don't know how he doesn't see that was wrong and just admit to it and be done with it. Like Artie said, it's just going to go on forever. But I just thought it was a terrible thing to do. And then to try and say like I did, again, if anybody else did anything like that at a party that Beth threw or that Howard threw, it would be a hanging offense. You know, you would just be killed.
Right, we were talking about some of the things that Howard said over the years, like Robin had a party for Fred, and Scott DePace didn't come because the weather got bad, and Howard called him an animal. Only an animal would not show up to a party like that.
I once talked to John about this. What do you think Howard would attend? Like if Scott Salem had a party, a going-away party for his kid, a big one, would Howard attend?
No.
If
Depends where it is, by the way, too. That's important.
If I had...
I don't think he'd go to that one if it was in his lobby.
No.
my son's communion.
No.
Would Howard
No.
would Howard attend anything that I threw? Anything?
No. He might, but I don't think he's...
your
funeral.
I was saying I'm putting my wedding stuff together. I think he would come to my wedding if it was in New York.
Right.
I think. There's no chance he's going to come to it if it's outside New York.
That's right.
Well, it also depends on what time, what day,
right?
You know, and how much time.
I got one. How about, let's say, for example, John Hines' daughter's bat mitzvah. Do you think Howard would attend? Well, what do you think, Gary?
I don't think he would attend, but I think he would want to attend, but think, you know, again, unless it's 2 blocks away.
No.
He's not going to John's bat mitzvah.
Hey, by the way, I want to give a heads up. I think at Howard 100 News, they got a hold of my chef, and they're interviewing him at Howard 100 News, so keep it here open for that.
Stay tuned for the news.
The guy who should be least offended of all.
Hang up on Ralph, will you, please? All right, thanks, Ralph. Appreciate the call as always. Thank you, Richard. Sal, quick plug, go ahead.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got the weirdest, the huge pores. You could fall into his pores. They're so big.
Michael, I could fall into your pores. They're so big. Hey,
You probably lost children in there.
Bobo, what's happening?
Hey, now, how you doing there, Howard?
Bobo
Yesterday, I ran out and picked up New York Dog magazine. My God, Beth is the hottest. I mean, page 48 has got to be the best picture ever. How do you rate that picture? You seen it?
Which picture is that?
On page 48, she's got a leg spread.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's holding Bianca.
Yeah, that is a sexy picture. It's a sexy picture.
Oh, she's got like those candy shoes on.
Yeah. She knows how to buy shoes. I'll tell you that girl.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, I like that New York Dog magazine. I read it, and I'm proud of that cover because those are my 2 girls there,
Well,
Beth
I was
and
just going to
Bianca.
say, just keep looking at Beth, because that dog.
You hate that dog, but I love my dog.
I don't hate the dog.
My
the dog
dog
is just very painful to look at.
Get out of here. That's the most beautiful dog.
It is.
Oh, please.
Hey, Howard, she talks about the farts are lethal in bed.
Yeah.
And the snores.
The snoring, the whole thing, yeah. Yeah, it's good, and it's for a good cause. It's, Beth's all involved with this North Shore Animal League.
Well, right. New York Dog is it's a publication that's not the New York North Shore Animal League, right?
No, but she promoted North Shore Animal League and some of their programs in there. That's the whole thing.
Well, hey, Howard, tell us about the time Bianca fell in the pool, and she said you were taking your time, and she dove in after the dog.
Yeah, that is true.
Really? What happened with that?
Bulldogs can't swim.
Right. They can't do anything.
It's a physical impossibility for them to swim because they have barrel chests and short legs.
They very much can't do anything.
We were moving furniture by the pool, and the dog never goes near the pool she's always careful not to go in. But she slipped because we were moving this furniture, and she startled, and she went right in the pool, and like a piece of furniture, like I describe it like if you took a coffee table and just dropped it in the water and it went straight down.
It has a better chance of floating than Bianca does.
She went.
Yeah, she said she was staying in the bottom of the pool.
And most bulldogs are lost in pools. They die. So just fortunately, the dog sank and was literally at the deepest part of the pool at the bottom.
Oh.
And bubbles were just coming up to the top. She was just standing there. She had no clue. She just would have died. So Beth and I look at each other and I
She's
go,
not even struggling.
No, she didn't. She had no clue. And I go, oh my God. And then Beth, I reached down to untie my shoes because I'm going to go skin diving.
I know what you were doing.
I was
waiting for somebody else to do it.
I really was. Yeah, I was I started to, and she goes, "Are you crazy?" And I'm like, I don't even think I can reach the bottom of the pool. She went right in, grabbed the dog, brought it to the surface, and then I jumped in and I said, "Give me the dog," and I lifted the dog out of the pool.
Oh, you're so funny.
And I said, "Good thing I was here, because how would you have gotten the dog out of the pool?"
That's the best.
Yeah, I'm a pussy.
Oh, man.
She's way braver than I am.
You know the dog that wouldn't have weighed much in the water. You could have lifted it.
I didn't think of that. I would have gotten around to saving the dog. I had plenty of time.
Sure.
In all fairness, I had plenty of time.
Yeah, bulldogs can hold their breath for 4 hours. It's a known fact.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Bobo.
All right, you're the best.
Hey, Johnny Mo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Howard? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you were talking about your tooth. I know the deal, man. You ever check out one of those mouth guards at night that prevents you from grounding, man? Grinding.
Yeah, my dentist, Matthew Kaufman, is making me one of these things. I got to sleep with it at night, and I can see I need it because
those things are about, they're about $300, and they got those cheap ones in this pharmacy, but they're not good, man.
No, he's going to make me one. He's going to mold it to my teeth.
Totally.
I don't know either. Hey, Chris.
I've listened to you for the past 15 years tell your stories about how you're a pussy. I am disgusted with you that your dog is standing in the bottom of the pool and you look at Beth to go jump in and save your dog.
I didn't look at Beth to jump in.
You took off your shoes. You knew it was going to happen.
No. I am... All right, you're right.
What did you do?
You can't argue with it.
You know what? I can't argue with you. I can't even defend myself.
Would you run to the cabana and get a turkey sandwich?
Yeah, I was a little hungry. I knew if I was well fortified.
No, you had just eaten. You had to wait an hour.
No, I just felt like I won't be as buoyant in my rescue attempt if I'm wearing shoes. I really did.
You just really wanted to think about it.
No, I was. You know what it was? I really thought it through. Like in that split second, I went, okay. If I jump in with my big-ass boots or my sneakers, I'm going to be weighed down. So why not take them off real quick? And when I'm saying a split second.
It wasn't like you were in the ocean. You weren't going to have to get somewhere. You had to get to the bottom of the pool and
Rob,
back up.
Let me have my dignity. Let me have my dignity, okay? Let me at least lie.
Where were you going?
No, Beth's better at diving and rescue.
Can I ask a
Beth took a course in dog rescue. You don't understand.
You don't want anything bad happening to me. I entertain you every morning. I was thinking of you, the audience.
Well, I appreciate you thinking of me. Now, the question is, why are you by the pool wearing your big-ass boots?
I was coming out of my... listen, here's what I was doing. I had just come from a run. I was wearing my sneakers.
Yeah, it wasn't boots.
It wasn't boots. And I was wearing sneakers.
But your whole premise is that you can't jump in because your big-ass boots are going to weigh you down, but now you have sneakers on.
I know. I tried to lie there, and I didn't get away with it.
The moment he said he bent down to untie his shoes, he didn't just kick them off even.
It's not my proudest moment. But I will say I did jump in the pool, and I did make the assist.
Look, Bianca has no chance. I've seen things where, Howard would abandon his children.
Oh, stop it. You've never seen that.
Oh, stop it. What are you talking about? We were in a park.
Yeah.
And it was one of those NBC picnics.
Yeah. What did I do?
And we had gone to the car, and your daughter needed to use the potty that was in the trunk.
Okay, so what did I do? I got her in the potty.
She's on the potty in the boot of the car.
Yeah.
And some fan comes and goes, "Hey, Howard, you jumped into the car and locked all the doors."
Well, of course. I don't want to be with the public. No, you know exactly what I was doing.
You jumped into the car and locked all the doors.
No,
left all of us outside.
That's not the case.
With who you thought was a dangerous
That wasn't the case.
person.
I needed to be protected. I'm like the president. All right, that was a slip up there, too.
Bianca doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you stared at that. The image of that could be possibly the funniest story I've heard in a long time.
I had sneakers on at the park with my kid. I had sneakers on.
I never saw you jumped in and locked all the doors.
I took a second. No, that was a security measure.
Oh, yes, and that's what I'm saying. Your daughter was still outside of the car.
Allison said you're attracting too much attention. Get in the car.
Liar. Nobody had a chance
You're lying.
to say anything to you.
She said to me, get in the car.
No, Howard. There was no get in the car. The guy said, "Hey, Howard."
No, I'm arguing that one. I refuse. I'm not allowing my children to think that's true. I jumped in the car to change my shoes. No. Seriously, Allison said to me, get in the car.
There was no talking to you. Nobody had a chance to say anything.
Okay, whatever. Well, you know what I was doing? I was changing into my karate outfit. I wanted to do some kung fu on that guy.
We turned around and you were in the car. Nobody got a chance to say anything.
Well, at least if he started to attack, I could drive off with the kid in the trunk.
You better marry that girl, man. You have no chance for the future.
You be quiet.
I'll talk to you, bro.
Right. Later. All right, we got to take a break. All right, so I'm not the bravest guy in the world. We all know that anyway.
You can't teach a bulldog to swim?
No, physically impossible.
Wow. So if one's in the if you see one in the water, it's basically in trouble. You got to go grab it.
You got to grab the dog. And I was about to.
As soon as you got your parka off. And your
well, I had to think about my approach.
Yeah.
You know, what am I? I've never rescued a dog before.
And you still haven't.
No, I probably never will.
No. I'm just thinking about the lack
He's very cold, by the way.
The lack of supervision on the Osborns. They have that dog near their pool all the time.
And he has no chance of being rescued either because nobody would notice.
Oh,
no one would notice.
Not even close.
They have just way too many dogs. That's almost criminal how they have so many dogs crapping all over the house. It's just ridiculous.
If they weren't extremely wealthy, the ASPCA would have come in there already.
Because you know they have that crazy pool in their backyard with all the tunnels that the kids go in all the time?
Right.
The dog is always just right by the pool, the bulldog.
All right. I got to take a break. I got to go. I've had enough.
Enough with this.
I had enough humiliation.
I've seen enough of that.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Forget it by tomorrow. Yes, you got to love the hard times.
Marley was the world's worst dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing: you got to put down a little more white carpet in that mansion of yours, because
it's no mansion. It's
I know,
apartment.
but the apartment.
Yes.
But you got to put down a little bit more white carpet because your inclination is to say, you know what? I never liked it. It's an intrusion. But guess what? You love her.
I'm willing to do it for. I'm going to take my shoes off.
Well, we're getting new carpet where you can wear your shoes on.
That's the
But I don't know if it's wise. I mean, is it already? It's already ordered.
It's a mess already.
What color is it?
Yeah, the carpet is so ruined from Howard's boots that I need a new carpet anyhow.
I think symbolically, Beth should dress in a white carpet because Howard's walking all over.
Do you sense that, Artie? Am I walking all over?
No, I'm paid to be funny here. It was a joke. No, I think I agree with Ralph. I think there's better examples of where Beth might recoil a little bit because she's scared.
Really?
And I think one came up on the air recently, and to me, you did something where if I was in a relationship with anybody and they did this, it would make me so angry.
Okay, go ahead.
And you tend to do this a lot because you tell somebody something they should be thinking, and they think they're wrong for even thinking their own thing, and they back off from their opinion.
People are wrong for thinking.
Beth mentioned that her family wanted to throw an engagement party in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Her father wanted to do something. And you were like, come on, your father doesn't want to do that.
He doesn't.
She's like, what are you talking about? My family feels they want to do something. And you tell your father's a man's man. I'll talk to him. He doesn't. Clearly, you don't want to go to Pittsburgh for an engagement party.
I do.
And you're telling her what her family is saying. Like, and then...
Honey.
But we discussed that afterwards, and guess who's coming to Pittsburgh in October for an engagement party?
That's a good thing.
Me.
Who, me?
You're welcome to come.
No, you're lucky.
But Artie, you are right, because that is a discussion we had to have later, and we worked through it, and he said, does your father really want that? And I said, I really believe that he does. And so, in turn, Howard accepted.
Yeah, and here you are, it's interesting, sort of as the ambassador between two men who want things and trying to make it okay for both of them. The question is, are you worried at all that you'll hear about it? If it's not perfect?
Well, I already have the pressure of, where are we going to stay in Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is a town where Howard is huge, meaning it's going to be very difficult to go to my favorite restaurant in Pittsburgh. I'm very nervous about it already. But I think if we're gonna keep it confined to the house, and then you and I will go to the hotel.
Whenever we've done anything with your family,
Haven't I always been the one that's like really gung-ho and into it? And
You've been amazing. That's not the problem
But
here.
you
You've
worry
never
that
been
you're worried.
out to my family. They've all come to us.
Really? Right.
This is the first trip Howard will
In
ever.
7 years.
In 7 years. Well,
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
He wasn't
true.
invited.
It's not that he wasn't invited. It just
Well,
never,
it is not that he wasn't invited?
No,
She didn't want me to
we're welcome
go.
to come any
I
time.
said, I'd like to go see where you grew up. And she said to me, I don't want to.
Really? Why?
It makes me nervous, Howard, going to Pittsburgh.
Why?
Is that he's going
Why?
to be uncomfortable there.
Uncomfortable with what?
With
Her family.
The accommodations.
Yes, the accommodations, the hotel.
How much pressure is that?
That's a lot of pressure.
The greatest hotel in Pittsburgh's in the city. We live in a suburb 35 minutes outside the city, so it's going to be Howard traveling back and forth.
I grew up in a shithole. I can be anywhere.
But honey, you never said I need
grew
to
up
go
in
to
hell.
Pittsburgh and be with your family. Well, now's the time it's going to happen, and
No,
I'm
I don't wanna
already
go.
nervous.
She's
about
already
it.
nervous. You are.
Yeah, I'm nervous
But
because I
let-
want it to be perfect for us.
For him.
I stopped.
Oh, yeah, you were going to say for you, right?
No, she didn't care about
You'll
her.
be fine with
She's
anything.
very
You know
worried.
that.
No,
It's
she
gotta
watched
be
you
him,
every
right?
second that she delivered that statement. She
You did,
watched
honey.
you every
You're so
nanosecond.
beautiful.
I love it.
And now she's reassuring you, by the way.
Yes.
She's like, I better tell him how much
What
I
do you
love him.
think's going on here, Dr. Abelo?
I think 7 years in,
Go ahead.
you have somebody who loves you to the ends of the earth, right?
Yes.
Right?
I would do anything for him.
Even give up elements of self for you. She
Yes,
would.
I know.
You can't accept that gift. It's not a gift.
I'm not
For her-
entitled to it. But if I'm this one who is causing the anxiety, how can I help ease her anxiety?
How can you?
Yes.
Yeah.
What can I do? Or does she need to go work on that to get rid of the anxiety?
Can I just say that I have dated, I am going to be 35 years old.
Okay.
I have never been engaged. I've never been married.
That could be a problem. Then.
I have dated.
You're going to be 35.
With the 35.
Don't bring that up.
I have dated so many
Very old.
different types
Yes.
of men. I've lived with men. I've dated very wealthy men. I've dated celebrities.
Yeah.
I've dated the whole... I'm not a slut. I'm not a whore. But I really dated a lot of
Sounds
men.
a little like slow horror. But go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I have found my peace with this man. Like, I really have. I am so happy and fulfilled and just full and warm with this man in front of me.
Beautifully said. I love the sentiment. It doesn't erase, as you two are prone to do, it doesn't erase the subsoil that we've uncovered.
Right. In other words, it doesn't erase the anxiety that she might experience in the relationship. It's not all perfect.
No, and sometimes, by the way, people feel at home and as if they've finally arrived in the place they can put their head down on a pillow when they're kind of closer to things that may have troubled them in their background. They're like, oh, okay, this is very familiar to
I
me.
know this, yeah.
I know this. I've always, as my mother said, I've always been a people pleaser. This is the guy who needs the most pleasing.
Right. Who wants
This is
that
my
burden?
thing, yeah.
Right?
I don't want to be that guy to
So
you.
you're saying that if that's the case, that in the future, I'm going to end up resenting that?
Yes.
That's the potential problem?
Well, two possibilities. You could end up resenting it, or he could end up turning around one day and saying, I'm still alone. I still feel alone. I'm not with somebody who can really meet me on equal ground. And it will have been a situation of his own making, but
I'm
I'll
not with
still
a real
have
person, then.
I'll still have empathy for him.
That's right.
Right? Because he's a tough cookie. Right? Very lovable, as you've discovered. Right? But
I'm
he needs
so lovable. Really, any woman would be lucky to be with me. That's what I keep telling her. Well, let me tell you something. This is very, very upsetting.
I'm not upset at all. I'm actually really encouraged and excited about this.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So you learned
I think
something.
this was really good.
I don't even know what I learned. I'm so nervous.
You go, this is very upsetting. I feel this is a wonderful thing.
Oh, Bonghead Eric, you're on the air. Go ahead. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, now.
He's pretty wise, this guy.
Bonghead has been talking through the entire thing. What have you got to say?
Oh, man. Howard.
You've just finished the hit. Go ahead. Yes.
I'm sorry about that. Beth, you sound like a dream come true angel to put up with all this insecurity, nonsense bullshit that Howard makes you feel anxiety. Howard, that's not right.
Oh, I love him.
I don't mean to do it.
And Beth, if you have any dogs that need a home, please take me seriously. I'll take care of them. Howard, why are you so insecure?
Oh, stop it. Kyle, you're on the air.
Hey, you guys may be going through your problems, but I'm fucking loving this shit.
It wasn't boring at all, was it?
No, not at all.
Bobo, you're on the air.
How you doing there? Hi, Beth. Isn't it true that you and Howard had a fight when Bianca jumped in the pool and Howard just stood there and just said, do something? He said,
not at all. I laugh about it to this day.
She's the man in the
That he
relationship.
didn't jump in after the dog when she fell in, that I had to jump in after the dog. Cause it's
I was
very
taking
trouble.
off my sneakers. I would have jumped.
And they take a long time to get off those boots.
Granted, I had
We heard that before, right?
I had a dress on, full makeup, ready to go out to lunch. And
That's why I hired you.
Hey, Beth.
Yeah.
How come you're not on the top 100 FHM most beautiful girls? You should definitely be in there.
Thank you.
That's very nice,
Thank
Bobo.
you.
Dominic, you're on the air.
Howard, I know you're 22 years.
Right.
I socialized you in your first marriage. You were on my honeymoon with Leslie.
We know the resume.
You're incredibly growing as a person. I think Beth's wonderful for you, and you could have never done this 10 or 20 years ago. One question.
Yes.
Do you use sex as a weapon?
Sex as a weapon?
Yeah, like, you know, if she doesn't do what you want or she goes out at night and you're not happy, that you get a little cold towards her?
No, we have always had very
No,
loving
but I do get what Beth is referring to. Yes, when she goes out, sometimes I can get a little distant, right, for a while, and get.
Oh, I thought you.
He says after you go out, like, does it take me a while to get back into sex and stuff?
No, because usually when I have sex before I go out.
Right.
And then you want.
Then I use sex as a weapon afterwards.
You're great, and you too. You're going to be happy, and congratulations again.
Thank
I didn't
you.
say it properly at the party, but
I feel if I ever can get to be the person that I want to be, if I ever break down those walls, that Beth will be the safest person to do it with.
And that's the moment you find yourself at, which is a glorious moment. What a great moment to be at.
Well, are you planning to do that, Howard? It sounds like that's still somewhere in the future.
Do what? I forgot what I said. What did I say, Ron?
Remember Marley died.
Ever going to let down the walls, she's the person you...
Yeah, I have let down the walls. Believe me.
You haven't let them all down.
It's not easy. I feel once I let down all the walls, I'll be fully gay.
Yeah, they don't do that.
I want to date
Leave up the one heterosexual wall.
Right.
Hey, but one thing I wanted to bring up while the doctor's here, because we never get the doctor here. There's one example, I think, and this is all stuff that was on the air, so where Howard didn't feel Beth had an issue with something, and she really did. Gary's party. And I'm wondering if that's a pattern, if that happens a lot, and Beth would know. Like, did you hear that whole Gary's party thing?
Beth was lying about it.
She was lying about it.
Yes.
So now you're back to you were right. She didn't
bring that up again.
You wanted to leave the party, too.
I wanted to leave the party because I knew you were miserable, and it would be no fun for me to sit there.
Well, then that's no good.
Exactly. See, now, look, there's a pattern here. I don't want to... this is not dire, by the way. This is a good, hopeful moment.
Right.
Let's not lose that. But
I thought you really wanted to leave Gary's party. You were thrilled to get out of
I really
there.
wanted to leave because I saw your misery. There was a point where his eyes were closed.
Be honest right now.
I
Are you saying that
swear
because you're
on
afraid of
Bianca's
Gary?
life. I swear on Bianca's
really?
life.
You would have
Yes.
stayed longer.
Absolutely.
You didn't turn to me in the car and say, I'm so glad we left?
I'm glad we left because you were so miserable,
Really?
and it would have been absolutely a horrible evening for me to sit there making you stay there.
All right. Well, we both want the same thing, me to be happy.
But the real question is, has that happened before, Beth, in the relationship?
I can't think of specifics, but I'm sure. I always want, I mean, I don't want to be anywhere where he's miserable because
But I don't
it
want to be
makes
anywhere
for a
where you're
really
miserable.
horrible evening.
Well,
but you also don't have the ability to let her be where she's happy if you're miserable.
That being said, we got in the car, we went home, we had a beautiful night's sleep, and I'm in the
this is how
where I want to be.
You're so tired, Dr. Avalon. You're so tired.
The last chapter in the short stories that Beth tells is always a reclaiming of love.
Yes.
In other words, she says, Chapter 1, we had a disagreement. He wanted to leave. He was miserable. I wanted to please him. And you said, I didn't even notice that. Now, what she could have said, instead of, but we went home and we had a wonderful night, she could have said, that's a bit of a problem. I'm a little concerned. Why didn't you notice that I really wanted to stay? I did, and I was doing it for you.
I thought you were
I really didn't let him. There was no clue as that I wanted to stay because I saw the misery. So I'm like, okay,
Do you see
time
what she
for
just
us
told
to go.
you? Yeah. She just told you how good she is at disguising her real feelings in service to servicing yours.
But we left and we had a wonderful night, and that's genuine. That's true. I'm not just saying
But you know why she does that?
I really
I'll
had
tell
a
you
great
why.
night with him.
Because with me, you never know. You're like, well, if you go against me and I'm sitting there miserable all night, it's a nightmare for her.
Yes.
But
A
see,
complete
that's the
nightmare.
point.
I'm a
That's
nightmare.
why I said
Right.
you haven't let down all the walls.
I'm a nightmare. I know
believe
this.
me,
Okay,
I know.
can I think of an example?
About it. Okay, Bill.
All right, buddy.
Bobo, what's up?
Hey, how you doing there, Howard?
Hey.
I tell you, this Beth that you married is such a goddess, and I'm not sucking up either. I mean, she's gorgeous and everything, but in the paper, I mean, she helped this turtle, and she glued this turtle back.
They have it all wrong. And you know what? I appreciate Richard Johnson's page 6 plugging Beth's charity and all that, but this is unbelievable. So while I was on vacation, they printed a story in page 6 that I go up and down the beach cleaning the beach.
Yeah,
Really?
I saw that. Yeah.
Which is not... Beth was in a conversation. She goes to these charity events and has casual conversation. The next thing I know, I sound like a fucking asshole.
What happened?
She was describing, she was walking on the beach and she picked up some balloons because balloons actually kill birds and wildlife.
And they're bad for the ocean and they're bad for everything.
Yeah, and I know. So that's what she was referring to. Then today in the paper, it says that Beth goes around gluing turtles' shells.
I know.
Now, that's not what she was saying. First of all, she knows exactly what happened. She was having a conversation with someone, not a reporter. And somebody overheard her.
It's an overheard conversation.
She was talking about that this Hamptons Wildlife, who she helps, that a lot of turtles live 125 years or something crazy like that. And what happens is people take their lawnmowers and they inadvertently mow their lawns over their shells. And it takes years for it to heal if they even can live. So she says when they go to this Hamptons Wildlife, they glue the shells together. And they actually let them live there for a couple of years until they can repair themselves. And then they release them back into the wild.
Okay,
she doesn't glue it. She wouldn't even know how to glue a turtle.
It sounds like she got one alongside the road, you know.
She's now a vet.
Yeah, like she became a veterinarian. And so the story becomes a little bit convoluted, and it's not her doing this. She's seen them do it over there. She visits them and works, she tries to, see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
But she didn't know how to do that. But
Alan, let me ask you one thing. That time when Bianca was in the pool, and you were taking your time, taking off your clothes, was the dog actually drowning? I mean, she jumped in with her clothes on?
Yeah, she did.
Well, the dog can't swim.
The dog can't swim. She sinks like a table.
Yeah, and those dogs, they do. He probably went down like a rock.
So if she wasn't there, the dog would be gone.
I would have rescued the dog.
Really, Howard?
Yeah. I was taking my shoes off because I know I don't want to drown in the pool.
And then what would you have needed to remove?
My pants.
Your hair.
My shirt. No. Yes, I was prepared to jump in and get the dog. I said...
Now, wait, let me ask you this. So, if the dog had panicked...
Yeah.
And when you came to touch the dog was clawing at you.
I probably would have dropped it.
You would have seen
I would have dropped her. I would have dropped her. No, but you know what? Beth's better at that.
Yeah.
And, the real thing is I'm not even sure I'm not a total coward. Who knows if I really would have jumped in the pool.
That's what I don't think you're getting in.
Remember Shatner when he was like, well, what are you going to do?
She's in the pool.
She's in the pool.
No.
I don't know that I'm any better. What?
You were a camp counselor, so you used to rescue people.
Listen, let me tell you something. Not only was I a camp counselor, do you know I passed the Red Cross lifeguard test?
Wow. You had to take life-saving?
Not only did I take life-saving, I not only am licensed, I had to swim an entire length of a lake and back.
Wow.
And
that
do a rescue.
Years ago, though.
And do a rescue. Yeah, that was years ago. I don't even know that I could do it again. You want to know the truth? I don't know what would have happened. Thank God Beth was there. She's way braver than me. In the time that I was untying my shoelaces, she was in the pool, underwater, and rescued the dog.
Right. The dog was out by the time you got your shoes off.
And I know that she thinks less of me ever since then.
Stop it.
She brings it up almost every day. Really? But you know what? She needed to learn early on before she married me who she was really marrying.
Who she was with.
Yeah, don't rely on me when you're in trouble.
Oh, by the way, I saved 2 lives over the vacation.
I don't believe that.
I did.
You're a bigger coward than I am.
It didn't take any effort on my part.
What'd you do?
Human lives?
Yes. I pulled 2 people back to the curb when they were about to walk out into traffic.
That's nothing. I've done that.
Oh, stop it. I did it. You didn't.
I've done that. I've done that.
You didn't tell anybody. Oh, stop it. This was real.
I don't even take credit for that.
We were in London, and you can't even tell where the traffic is coming from.
That's not brave.
And one of my friends literally, I mean, the cars were, like, headed toward him, and I grabbed him and pulled him back. And then a stranger did the same thing here on one of these crazy streets in Manhattan.
You're like Sully.
Where the traffic comes at you from all directions.
Wow.
And he didn't see that all these cars were headed toward him, and I pulled him back.
Yeah? Well, you know what I did? I took an orphan baby bird and taught it how to fly.
You fixed its feet.
You think you're so hot?
I save lives.
There's that great story about Frank Sinatra. Like, Shecky Green said, Frank Sinatra saved my life one night. It's like, how? He goes, well, 2 guys were beating the shit out of me, and Frank came out and said, that's enough.
Right. BJ, you're on the air.
Hey.
Gary said a good game would be if I got on the air and in one sentence had to say something to each of the show members that would totally piss them off and get them crazy.
Okay.
I said, I could do that so easily.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it.
No, come on. One a day, then. And don't tell us when you're doing it.
I like those plugs for Kraft cheese.
Yeah, it'd just be like a show bomb.
Artie, you're uber fat.
Uber. No, I can do it, but then it leaves everybody with bad feelings, and I don't want to do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying, one a day, you know, so you don't have everybody pissed off at you at once.
God forbid this show could get awkward.
It's a new game show. You ruin someone's life in one sentence. Just make them crazy in one sentence.
It'd be a great talent if you could do it to someone you meet for the first time. Just on sight, you can make them crazy.
Well, Dr. Phil
I could do that.
Could do that.
I can do that.
Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I do.
People you don't know, you could just walk up to and piss them off completely.
Yeah, I might need to, like, talk to him for 5 minutes, and then I could do it.
Yeah, but Howard, you do that every day. I've seen you have strippers come in here and within 4 minutes say something that totally throws them.
No.
Gary, I've seen you do that, and unintentionally.
Yeah. Well, Gary once said to me, piss Fred off in a sentence. Remember, and I said I could piss Fred off, and then I did it. And Fred said I couldn't do it, and I did it, and then Fred left the show for
He walked out.
He walked out. So I don't want to do it.
I don't know if that was the occasion, but it's happened.
I know I pissed you off, and you go, yeah, go ahead and piss me off. Then I get pissed, then I say something, and then it pisses you off.
And you
no,
get
but there
crazy.
are times when I see you intentionally trying to do that, and it didn't happen. Which I'm sure you're disappointed when it doesn't.
I don't want to bring up bad memories. I'm not going to say what it was, but I remember there was a day, maybe about a year ago or so, and you said you could do it to Artie. And Artie goes, no, you can't.
I remember that.
And then you did it, and I was shocked at how much Artie believed you couldn't do it, and how you did it immediately.
Well, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Was it something with Dana?
Yeah.
But Howard said I can
do it all over again.
Yeah, I know.
Artie.
Let's remember.
Artie.
I remember.
Wait, I'm gonna piss Artie off.
But Artie goes, you can't. No,
Mike, why am I the guinea pig? All of a sudden he's like, let's get mean. I'm the one saying I believe you.
Well, you believed him after that day.
Yeah, and I have such a mean nature about me that it's too easy for me to do it. It's horrible. And who wants to do that? Why should I do that? It's a gift, but it's an evil gift.
If you were mean, you wouldn't mind doing it.
Right.
You do mind.
I'm a good-hearted person.
Because you have this ability, but you try to restrain yourself.
Thank you. That's why you're going to the Letterman show. And with Robin, I'm not going there because she can't handle it.
Here we go. Aren't I still here after all these years?
No, if I did something mean...
You never pissed me off.
No, but you get pissed off for crazy things. You're crazy.
Please.
She would expect her to get mad about. She doesn't.
Oh, you be quiet, too. You piss me off, too.
I know.
Hey, you see what I wrote down on my paper?
What?
Robin will get pissed off if I say she can't take anything. And I'm doing it, and you're doing it.
But
Gary told me to write it down.
I'm not leaving.
Gets you upset, though, that you can't take anything. No one pisses you off because you can't take anything pissed off.
Oh, you kill me.
No, you're the only one on the show who's too sensitive to handle it.
All right, fine.
You are.
Whatever.
I don't know if it's the girl thing or whatever.
Like I haven't been pissed off in here.
You've been pissed off, but No one intentionally pisses you off.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, everyone walks on eggshells with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Including me.
Fred.
Including me.
Fred crushes every egg you put under.
No, but no, you can't take criticism. You're very, very sensitive.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you.
Howard?
She's flustered. No, I started to say something else.
I wrote that on my sheet of paper. I'll tell Robin that she can't handle any kind of
sheet of paper.
Here. Robin, you can't see this.
Yeah, really. Come on.
It says,
what do you think
it
my
says,
eyes
Robin,
are like?
You have to be treated special and can't take anything. And I just tested it out, and sure enough, you got pissed
I'm
off.
still here.
And there's my Artie one, my Gary one, and my Fred one.
What is the Artie one?
Yeah, go
Read it.
down. I'll take it. Go ahead.
The Artie one is easy to piss Artie off.
Okay, go ahead.
Dana doesn't love you. She's with you because of the show. Because you asked her out 20 friggin' times when she was a bartender, and she said no. And then when she found out you were on the show, she's with you. So you'll never be able to trust her.
That was a couple of sentences.
It makes him crazy.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't that make crazy? What does that say about Dana?
Exactly.
She's a smart girl.
Hey, what can I tell you? Hey, man, keep kidding yourself.
Okay. You know what? That really pisses me off.
She's a smart girl.
I'm only
it's a
kidding.
compliment.
She loves you. She loves you.
Okay.
She loves you.
She must.
Okay, bro.
What's up, Fred?
Bro.
Chill out, buddy.
You say the same thing with me and Beth. You know what I mean? That's it. All right.
Come on, what about Fred?
You know, you want to get balls on this game. We should all get to have one line to piss you off.
You can do it. If you want to go there, go ahead. I don't like doing this stuff. But Fred, I don't want to start him.
Oh, see, here we go.
I love Dana and she loves me. Let's move on.
As much as she can.
Oh, come on. Jesus. She's a great person.
The Fred thing is, I don't want to get into it.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to. I love you, man. I don't want to do it.
I've heard it 20 times
Seriously,
before.
though?
Go ahead. One more time to the well. Go for it.
The truth is, you'd be nothing without me. You never would have had a career. You'd have no life. You'd have no wife. You have no motivation in life, and you just come and work with me, and I saved your life.
So where's the insult?
There you go. You're insulted now. You think you actually would have had a career without me. You were in Springfield.
I had a career, not a great career.
See, now he's resisting. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's a horrible thing
He hates
to say.
hearing that.
What, just because
you would have had
just because you're the meanest prick on the planet?
See?
That's your gift.
I told you.
That's your gift.
He gets crazy.
But why should I believe you?
I wrote mine down.
You have your own.
You don't even know what I would do.
I have like 3 guesses. I wrote it down just in case I'm
I bet you it's not even on there. You don't even know me. You know what pisses me off about you, Gary? You work with me all these years, and you predict that you know me. And what pisses me off is that it's not even down there on the piece of paper, the 3 things. All 3 are wrong.
Okay.
The thing that I would say to you... See, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to bring it up. Because, it's going to upset you. B... it's going to cause a problem for you.
Off.
Well, no, it's just that...
Well, because he doesn't have
Gary, all right, you want me to really go there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you do.
Come on.
He's a funny man.
All right, Gary cheats on his wife.
Oh, please.
You don't know that.
I know it.
You always say that.
I know you do.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you do, and I'm wise to you, and I know it. But I don't want to bring it up. I think a guy has a right to cheat on his wife and not be outed on the air. But you asked me to do something.
It's a terrible thing to say.
Okay.
It's a terrible thing to say.
All right, whatever.
Who's he cheating with?
And I'm not even upset with you.
Just a little horse.
Oh, really?
I'm not even mad at you. It's just a terrible thing to say.
Okay. So you're not upset with me? You are. Now you're pissed.
I think
you said say something that would piss me off. I just did it.
I think you're saying that to get a rise out of me.
I'm not saying it to anything. I just know you do.
Well, that would be the purpose, though, to piss you off, because that's what he said he was going to do.
I know you're being dishonest.
All right, I'm pissed. I think you would say
there you go. You asked me to do this.
Now take it back.
I take it back. Did you write that down on your list? No.
No, that one didn't make it on my list.
Yeah, okay, so you don't even know me.
I wrote, Mary hates me, I'm pussy whipped, and I have to watch the kids too much.
No, that's not going to get you pissed. You're immune to that.
That's just the truth.
You're numb.
I got to admit.
You asked me to piss you off.
Jesus.
But if it were true, it's just one night stands. It's not like he's got a gumata.
No, he doesn't have a gumata. He just, I know exactly what he does.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't say stuff like that, because it's not true.
Are you pissed off? Did you ask me to piss you off?
Yeah, but I can make up a lie about you.
So make it up.
All right. I'm not as quick as you.
All right, there you go. But you asked me to get you upset, and that gets you crazy because I think you cheat.
Okay, that's fine. If you say you think I do, I don't mind that. Don't say you know I do.
Well, I do know.
You started again.
All right. Why did you bring this up? Why do you want me to get people pissed off?
I said it would be a funny game if I
Because I've seen you
weren't in it.
He goes, I've seen you get people pissed in one sentence.
I have.
And I go, okay, I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. I want to get everyone upset. So then I wrote it down so you'd believe me.
All right.
I said, Fred, you'd be nothing without me. Artie, Dana doesn't love you. Right. Gary, I know you cheat on your wife. And Robin, you can't handle any criticism, and you want to be treated special. And boom, everybody gets upset.
Should we bring John in, or is that enough?
No, it's enough. I don't want to go there anymore.
It's enough. Get John in here.
Everybody has to take a turn.
No, I'm not doing it.
Come on, John.
No, I don't want to always. I don't like doing it. I do it when I need to do it.
Come on. One more.
And sweeps.
One more. We don't have sweeps.
Oh.
One more.
No. No, John's easy.
Is he?
Yeah.
What are you going to say to him? Just tell me.
I don't even. I'll write it down. No, I don't even want to do John. I don't.
Write it down. I'll read it.
No.
Come on.
Why not John?
Why is he special? No, Rob, what would you say to Howard to piss him off?
Oh, I'm not going to go there.
Why not?
Go ahead. You can do it.
No, I'm not.
I don't care.
I'm not.
Fred, do you have thoughts?
What is it, John?
Hey, Howard, we got a guest on line 16.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but we haven't talked to you yet.
Yeah. Where you going? Where you going?
Hey, by the way, John, just so you know, and I'm not doing this to get you pissed off, but I'm really not. But Gary got another Heineken gig because you didn't go on the trip, and a good one.
Well, he's trying to be immune to that. He steals himself every time that happens and just says, it's okay.
It's okay.
I give you a hint. It's the same money you get to do the comedy gig, except I'm not doing comedy.
Right. Exactly. All you got to do is shake a few hands.
Yep. National meeting for Heineken. Just got to say hello to some of the people. No pressure.
It's great.
Casey's scaring me these days.
I told you, it's getting rough around.
I'm a little unnerved.
I want you going to the psychiatrist 5 days a week. Hey, how often are you going to your shrink?
Once a week. Not enough.
Can I talk about what you and I talked about yesterday?
Are his eyes starting to roll into his head?
No, but the thing is, like, Casey got sick yesterday, just like a flu-like symptom. He's just not feeling good. And he's convinced that it's the medication that the doctor put on. But then it gets even weirder than that. He told me that he feels like a lab rat because they keep adjusting it. And he goes, I said, well, you were unhappy before. And he goes, yeah. I said, at least now they're trying to do something. You're not going to get any better if they don't adjust your medicine.
They've turned me into a drug addict.
Tell me what's going on.
Oh, that's
You're talking to that microphone. Let me hear what's going on.
They turned me into a druggie. You know why I'm getting sick? You know what that is? That's withdrawal because they want to put me on something else.
What do they got you on now?
First it was Prozac, then it was Zoloft, and that doesn't work. So now it's Wellbutrin.
Well, he's getting into the heavy-duty stuff.
What is Wellbutrin?
That's a real psychoactive drug.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean, everybody takes Zoloft and Xanax. You got to be real sick to get well.
You realize if we didn't work on the radio and our employee told us that, we'd all, be moonwalking.
Head for the hill. I got to tell you, your eyes are starting to roll into your head.
I told you, his eyes have started looking real crazy.
Dark and scary.
I told the guy, the stuff that you got me on, it's making me worse. It's making me more violent. It's not...
Because all I did was tell you didn't do the baked potato right, and you're ready to kill me.
No.
Really?
I got nothing.
You were shooting daggers at me.
No, not at all, man. I got nothing against you.
I've never seen a guy more resistant to getting better. He's
paranoid.
He doesn't want. He wants to get better.
You don't realize how sick he is. That's how sick he is.
Yeah, he's so sick. We don't even realize how sick he is.
Because I said to him yesterday, he goes, I'm going off the medicine. I said, no, don't go off the medicine.
That's sick.
It's taking time. They gotta work on it. It's not.
What if I told you about every crazy person who gets medication?
They go off.
They go off.
Yeah.
Wasn't Hinckley off his medication?
Yeah.
That's right.
No, do you know that people are not supposed to take pills every day
not if they're not.
Not normal people.
Well.
Not when your father's a gym teacher and yells at you every day since you were a little kid.
Dude, that's got nothing to do.
Maybe he dropped you on your head a few times, too. I don't know what happened.
Do you think cavemen took Prozac?
No.
No, they just hit each other with
happened?
clubs.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Wait a minute. Do you know what happened to the cavemen like you? They died.
People killed them.
That's right.
You had to be killed from the tribe.
They got weeded out.
That's back when rape
too
was
dangerous.
legal.
You ever see those pictures of those Ethiopian kids with the flies running around and stuff like that?
Right.
You think they need Prozac, but they don't take it.
Well, what are they going to do? They can't get any.
All the crazy ones are dead.
Dude.
Only the sane can live.
You're mentally ill.
Yeah, maybe.
So you better, I don't know.
But just stick with it.
I don't know, though. He seems worse since he went on.
I am worse.
You know what?
It's gotten worse.
It's scaring me.
A period of adjustment.
Right.
And,
adjustment. Yeah, this doesn't work. So take more of it. You take this one.
Me. And you're never going to feel like you felt. You know, you got to get used to what it feels like on the medication, because that's what you should feel like.
Yeah, don't resist.
Not like you used to feel. You need something, and you're going to have to get used to it.
So here's what happened. Someone called me up and told me that Casey's dad used to have the kids play a game called Armor Ball, where it was bombardment, like they would bombard them, only with basketballs, footballs, and any ball, and they would all throw them at Casey.
Dude, that was funny. Lonesome Coyote. That was funny. I enjoyed that game.
Your father did that to you.
And your father would throw the balls at you.
No, not him.
Well, he'd have the kids do it.
Yeah. But that's
to make you stronger.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Why is that
What's funny about it?
That is a pleasant memory.
Father with his son wants balls thrown at him?
How old were you?
Dude, that's what guys do.
No, that's not what dads do to their sons.
In your world.
It's that I think that's a pleasant thing.
Dads don't do it.
That's a fun.
It doesn't matter. Dads are supposed to be. Listen, dude, you're mentally ill. You wanted to know why? Your dad was a wolf.
Everybody has to blame their parents.
Your dad was a wolf. It is. Of course it's your parents. And you're a sensitive boy.
No, it isn't.
And you're this sensitive boy.
How am I sensitive?
You're a sensitive guy and you don't want to face it.
You can't even get through a day without taking pills. How sensitive are you?
You're sensitive. And you know what? Your dad didn't want a sensitive boy. He wanted a pro athlete with nerves of steel who never thought about anything and didn't care about anyone.
And I do?
What's this poetry crap? What are you writing here?
Yeah. He wanted you to turn all that off, but you're a human being. You can't turn off being a human being.
And you can justify it all you want as an adult, but there's a little boy in there that didn't appreciate his father setting him up like that.
No, but you
don't want. No one wants to be the lonesome coyote. And if you stop laughing at it for a minute, you realize you don't want to be the lonesome coyote.
I have a pleasant memory of the lonesome coyote.
Okay.
I think
every pleasant
positive
memory
thing.
is a bad one.
I think it's a funny thing.
Do you think it's... Let me ask you something. If you have a kid one day, are you going to send him out there so all the kids in the neighborhood throw balls at him and call him the lonesome coyote? Are you going to do that? Would you do that to your son, your little boy, your precious little boy? Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you do that to your precious little boy son? Did you look at me?
No, I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't know the kid.
I don't think we want to get into this right here.
Look at me.
He's going to burst into tears.
Would you take that precious little boy? Visualize him. You've seen little boys on the street.
Let me tell you why that happened, okay?
Do you want to throw balls
I wouldn't
at
care.
your little boy? You don't care about your son? Your son.
It's a game.
Forget about it. You have a precious son.
You never answered the question.
Look at me. Forget dodgeball. Your son now. You get married. You love a woman. And out of that marriage comes a little precious baby boy. Cute as can be. Likes to draw pictures. Likes to sit on your lap. He loves you.
You hold him, you diaper him,
listen to me. Don't laugh. I'm asking you a serious question.
I'm being
And you
serious.
take care of him and you love him. And then one day you say, you know what, son? You, the lonesome coyote. Go out there and let the little boys throw crap at you. Would you do it?
Yeah.
You would? Okay.
No, I don't believe that.
He's lying.
First of all, to shine a spotlight on a kid without throwing anything at him.
No.
To say a bunch of kids, look at this one kid. That's already tough enough.
Your son who looks up to you, you would do that to him.
You're not understanding why that happened, because in a school, you cannot do it to somebody else, because say the kid got hurt or something like that, they would sue him. They would sue the school.
Well, you know what?
So then
why isn't he protecting you?
My parent happened to work there.
You're the human sacrifice.
Why do you think there's a rule that says you can't do that?
Right.
It's what guys do. It's a stupid game.
That's what guys do to their
You
sons?
don't play asses up when you were a kid?
No, I don't play asses up.
No, nobody played it.
Is that what your dad did to you, asses up?
No, I played asses up as a kid.
You know what? You're not being serious. You're trying to be funny.
I'm not being funny. I'm telling you.
I want you to picture the son that you now have. You now have a son. And you've seen young kids on the street. They hold their dad's hands. Look at me. They hold their dad's hands. They look up to him. Dad, I want you to love me. And you would love this son. This son is so good to you. Here, son, go out and let the kids in the neighborhood throw a ball at you. You're the lonesome coyote. Because you know what? All the other kids are being protected by their parents. They're a bunch of pussies. You go out there and do it. You going to do that to your son? Tell the truth.
I wouldn't work in the same place. I would not be a teacher.
Would you do that to your son under any circumstance?
if I knew he wasn't going to get hurt, I would.
You would have the kids in the neighborhood throw balls at him.
I don't know if I would encourage.
Would you do that to your son?
It's like, would you let your kid play sports? Yeah, I would.
I didn't say that. I said, would you let him be the lonesome coyote while his friends threw balls at him?
Humiliate.
Yeah, maybe teach him something about life.
All right, okay, now get out of here.
You're
Get
not
out.
serious.
No, I'm being totally serious. Why is that such a bad thing?
I'm going to bring in a 6-year-old boy into this room.
How about this?
Listen to me. I'm going to bring a 6-year-old boy so you can stare at him. Maybe that'll help you with this. I'm going to let you stare at what a 6-year-old looks like, who only wants to be loved by his father.
And be accepted by everybody else.
And tries to please his father.
Dude, if you came to my house and you saw me with my kid, and you saw the way he was running around laughing, you wouldn't throw a ball at him, even though he's not your kid.
It's not like an adult throwing a ball. It's other kids.
That's worse.
I was practicing my athletic skills to try and dodge the ball, and I had more attention. If anything, I had more attention.
Get out.
I see
you're blocking. You're blocking.
Unfortunately, I'm
not going to try and make you understand that it's a game.
All right, get out.
He is so invested in not hating his father, he can't get to this.
Why does everybody have to hate their parents?
Listen, lonesome coyote. I got to talk to my guest now. Get out. You're nuts. And you need a psychiatrist and you need medication.
I love you.
I love you, too. Thank God you love me.
There goes
the lonesome wolf.
I wouldn't believe it. The lonesome coyote.
I love you, which means I need to kill you.
Dear diary I had. Love Howard so much I have to put Clorox in his chicken.
Yeah, maybe that's the diary you want to get.
All right. So they need some more broads in there. King of all blacks, yes.
Yeah, Howard, Jason is pissed at me, and rightly so, because I didn't show up for the round table the other day, but I wanted to explain why I didn't show up.
Let me hear.
The reason was, it was my birthday, August 16th, and I didn't think I was doing anything for my birthday, so I told him a long time ago that I'll be there. I love coming down there. And my sister-in-law leaked to me like about 5:30 that afternoon that my wife and my daughter and a couple other people had this little surprise birthday party for me at this little restaurant here in Jersey. So when I found that out, I didn't have my phone with me. My phone is jacked up. I'm actually getting a new phone today. And I couldn't call Mutt or anybody else. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm not an unreliable guy, but they said I'm banned from the show.
Let me tell you how I feel, King, based on what you've said. You should be banned from the show. I enjoy you very much. I think you're a great guy. But as far as Superfan Roundtable goes, it's an honor to be a fan and be asked to be on one of the channels.
Look, Joey's fighting for the job of host at such a great job.
Yeah, I mean, and they only choose like 4 or 5 people who sit there at the round table with Mutt. And Mutt, chooses the people. And it's a bit of an honor. And this is already the second time you didn't show up, I understand.
Is it the second time?
Yes.
And listen.
What was the first excuse?
I don't even remember, but this time was that's what happened. I love
what happened the last time. You remember?
I can't. Listen. If I remember, I would tell you what. If I didn't come down there.
So you've already missed twice. So in other words,
so you're not a reliable guy.
No, listen. I'm very reliable.
No, you're not.
I've never showed up for work in 20 years.
That's work.
Look, here's the thing.
I love coming down there.
I think you're great. I've always been a fan and all that. But Mutt's got to book a show. It relies, to a certain extent, they keep it moving. It's like The View, or it's a group dynamic.
I understand. And, I'm at fault.
And you're also pissing all over Mutt, and you're pissing all over the show.
What do you mean?
And really, you're pissing on me because... if somebody asks you to do something, all you got to do is make a phone call and say, look, I'm not able to come.
He's acting as if the only phone in the world is his cell phone.
Yeah, there's no other cell phones. There's no other telephones anywhere in the world that you could have gotten to.
Listen,
as soon as you get a word that you're having a birthday party. And plus, who even buys this? I mean, your family doesn't know you're going to be busy that night? You don't tell anyone? I mean,
I did. No.
I got to go. This is not school. It's no big deal. It's just that
can I ask a question?
They can't trust you.
Can I ask a question?
You're too big for your britches. You know what it is? This is a guy who dies to get on the radio. Loves it. Lives for it. Then somebody finally gives him a forum. And then he's like a guy who gets handed $1 million and then goes, blows it and
he's
buys.
Michael Vick.
Yeah.
He starts to abuse his privilege.
Yeah, it's like, he takes it for granted. Here's something he loves to do.
So really, Mutt is right. I mean, it's like a child. What would you do with a child who kept, beating the family dog?
Well, if you don't do something, then the dog eventually gets hit in the head.
Yeah, or what do you do with a child that won't go to sleep at night? You have to say, look, if you don't go to sleep, then you can't tomorrow go out and play with your friends. It's like there's got to be a punishment. In other words, why would Mutt keep taking a risk on you when he needs 4 or 5 people there with opinions?
Listen,
you're not that much of a superstar.
Well, maybe.
No. It's not about.
Let me tell you something. I'm considered
Has
one
he
of
been banned for life? That's what
I have no ego. I have no ego.
Oh, stop it.
I'm considered one of the top guys in radio, and you know what? I show up every day for work, and if I don't show up, I would certainly make every effort to call the people who run this company and say something has happened.
On the day we were being fired, NBC asked us not to come into work and we showed up.
I showed up because I felt an obligation.
Can I ask a favor? And I'm not used to asking these things.
You want money too?
You want special treatment.
No.
Do you want $900?
Can I ask a favor? I don't need any money. Now, what I want to ask is that, listen, don't be hasty. Don't say hell no. Just, what I'm saying.
I have nothing to do with this decision. It's up to Mutt.
No. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. And I want to ask you one other serious question.
For Christ's sakes, ask it.
Just ask it. Come on. I got a fucking radio show to do.
All right. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go do radio. But, hello, I want to ask.
Just ask it. Don't say. Listen, let me teach you something. I'm going to teach you about.
One more chance. One more chance. I'm going to throw that out there. And it's another question I need to ask you.
Oh, my God.
I want to get this phone, and I want to get the one you have. I want to get the Palm Treo. Is it the 755 or the 700 you got?
Hold on. How do you know the difference? I don't know the difference. Wait a minute. Here's what I got.
He needs to have the exact same phone.
All of a sudden, you give him the model number.
I think I have the latest one. But how would I know? Where do I look?
You look at the take out the battery in the back.
The battery?
Oh.
I mean, like in the back.
I got to take off the battery?
I mean, it should say...
Howard, why are you entertaining this?
Why the fuck am I doing this?
Is it silver at the top?
Yeah, the battery says Palm. Oh, Jesus, I can't.
Come on, baby.
Motherfucker.
I need it.
Type 157. Does that make sense?
No. That's the battery.
Palm Treo battery mobile rechargeable.
Is he supposed to be looking at the battery or inside the phone?
No, the inside the phone.
No.
It should say something.
You're looking for the model number of it?
Treo. Oh, here it is. Treo 755.
Thank you, brother. I got it in burgundy.
That's the color I have.
You got burgundy?
Yeah.
You copied. I got burgundy.
I copied? I don't know.
Yo, Howard.
Well, now you don't have anything to use it for.
Right.
Listen, yo, Howard, does it do everything? Is it a good phone? Because I'm paying. It cost me $5.
Yeah, I have it with Sprint.
Yeah, I got Sprint.
That's it. That's what I have. Yes, it's a very good phone. It's very, very good.
Let me ask you something. What made you get burgundy? Because I was all night.
I got it because it's what they had in stock. I really wanted black.
But no, they don't come in black.
Yeah, well, that's what I found out. So
I got blue and burgundy. Yo, Jason, I love them. Man, I swear, man, I'll never do that.
Let me explain something to you about life, King.
You are fired.
Let me explain something to you.
Besides what the Sheik just said?
Yeah, when someone offers you something that you can't take it for granted, you see?
You're right.
And you do. You piss all over an opportunity. You should have been there. Or you give Mutt a call. No, come on. It's a show. You know the guy relies on people being there. It's almost passive-aggressive what you do.
No. But you're making
Okay, I got to go. Thank you. We'll speak to you
Is it a lifetime ban? Is that what
I have nothing to... If he wants to put him on next week, he can. It's up to Mutt. Mutt runs that show.
Howard,
I have nothing to do with it. I wouldn't have you on.
Can you nudge him? Nudge him.
I don't talk to Mutt. I've never had a private... I think one time I called Mutt to tell him he was doing a good job, I thought. And that was it. I don't sit and get involved in the day-to-day thing. Jason, what would you do? I mean, they're sitting there and there's an empty chair. I mean, how can you blame these guys? You produced that show, Jason. What do you say?
Well, what really pissed me off about this one was that I talked to King the day before the show on Wednesday.
Right.
And I said, dude,
you're showing up this week because the last time we booked him, he didn't show up. And I'll be there.
That was his one chance.
Sound like that?
Oh, dude.
This is 2 times in a row.
That's enough with him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get 3 strikes?
No.
I'm not going to say lifetime ban, but there's definitely going to be a long cooling off period.
Oh, come on, Jason.
Dude, you killed us Thursday night. We had an empty chair sitting there. You were our big personality coming on. And
Jason, I'll tell you what.
What's up?
When I come, if you have me on in the near future, I'm going to the Bahamas this week.
We'll have you on this week then.
I'm going with my parents. If you have me on in the near future, I will bring you something down there as a surprise and an sorry gift for you that you won't believe.
Thank you, King.
That doesn't work. You don't pay off, Jason. This isn't payola.
And Jason.
What is the gift, though?
Yeah, right.
What are we turning down?
He has lots of cool stuff.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
The show's booked for the next 2 months, bro. We'll talk after that.
All right, bye-bye.
I'll bring an iPhone.
All right, you're on.
No, Jason understands that when you have a show that's reliant upon a couple of guests to talk about things that went on for the week, you got to...
Twice in a row. That's crazy.
Right. I mean, that's, once, okay. 2 times already. What the fuck do you want from people? You're not into it. What happened to you, man? Where you been?
Hey, man, what's up, man? I just wanted to commend you on your interview with Old Dirty Bastard. Had us rolling in my house last night.
Did they rerun that one?
Yo, Howard, man. How the fuck can you be so funny interviewing somebody? Yo, we had about 8 of my friends in there. They was hollering. 3 of them was like, I'm going to go get serious tomorrow.
Old Dirty Bastard is the funniest. He was the greatest guest.
And Lumbo.
And you know what happened with Old Dirty Bastard? The last time I interviewed him, it was a great disappointment because he brought in a guy with him.
Damon Dash,
who sat there and basically told Old Dirty Bastard not to say anything.
He was like that lawyer who sits with somebody who's being questioned by Congress.
Yeah. I didn't know that because he had his head down and he was looking nervous. He was looking nervous, but he was answering the questions, but he looked like somebody had told him not to say anything.
Well, I don't know which interview you heard, so the one with Damon Dash was not as good as the one that was the original.
Oh, man, I don't know which one it was, but it was fucking hilarious.
He's the best. He was the best.
And the one with the Milton Berle, you should go back to that hairstyle. It was like a straight, and it was short. I think that'll look better on you than the hairstyle you got now.
All right.
In my opinion.
All right. Well, thank you, King.
And I want to ask you another question. Who is the hottest anchor here in the New York area?
Very simple. It's a woman who works for ABC, and her name is...
Liz Cho?
Yes, Liz Cho.
Well,
who do you think it is?
What do you mean, no? Who's hotter than her? She's like a freaking supermodel sitting there reading the news.
She is hot.
You know who I wake up every morning to about 4:30 in the morning? I turn her on in high definition. She is fucking gorgeous.
All right, come on, give us the name.
Darlene Rodriguez.
I don't know her, but I know she has bad feet.
Yeah.
She don't have bad feet. She had good feet.
I never saw her.
What about Ernie Anastas?
Huh?
He's hot.
He's still hot. He's been hot forever.
And one more question while I got you on the line. If you do get married to, I'm saying when you get married, you said I could be at the wedding. That was a long time ago.
No, I lied about that too.
Okay, and would you make her sign a prenup?
If I got married, I would have a prenup, yes.
That's not right.
All right, well then you don't have to marry me.
He's not marrying you.
Sounds right to me, King.
If you loved her, you wouldn't make her do that.
I'd make anybody do that. I think the marriage laws are ridiculous in terms of how they divide property. I think all of that should be settled ahead of time. Absolutely, for every person. And I'm not talking about people with wealth. I'm talking about anyone. You know who gets hit the hardest in divorce?
Me?
Police officers, firemen, garbage men, people who rely on a pension.
The regular guy.
The regular guy who's making 30, 40 grand a year. These are the guys that get wiped out. Paul McCartney loses $62 million. He
didn't. Heather Mills has said that there has been no settlement.
62 is not enough for her.
No, it was an erroneous report in the World Report that she had agreed to a $63 million
She should get nothing. Zero.
Wow, she's clearly holding out for more.
Yeah, good.
She has denied signing off.
Could you imagine?
So what's the percentage of you going ahead with this?
I'm not going ahead with anything. Robin asked me a question on the air, and I said that I would consider marriage.
Yeah,
and
why are you so upset?
It's like an Artie thing here.
Right, sets me off.
It's a hot button.
It upsets me.
And I wanted to ask you another question.
Here comes Howard. You know, well, you ask questions and then you don't want the answer anyway, so why do I bother?
I already know the answer.
Go ahead, just answer. Well, then just ask questions.
All right. Now, how do you keep your relationship fresh? Because I got my relationship fresh too. But how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it fresh?
All right, what other questions you want? I mean, why would I answer that?
Yeah, because he'll start asking another question.
I have another question.
All right.
Would you rather be blind or bald?
Blind or bald?
Yes.
Bald.
Or going bald.
Bald.
Yeah, why? Because you couldn't see it. Okay. One more question.
Why would you ask questions and not want answers? This is the most bizarre phone call.
No, you have to answer this. You said you had 2 cars. What kind of cars are they? I'm curious.
I told you, I got an Audi and I got a...
you got some kind of truck, right?
I got a truck, Mercedes truck.
I thought you got rid of the Audi because it was flooded.
Yeah, no, but Wayne Siegel over at Legend Porsche Audi got the car all fixed up, and it's been running great.
Yo, Howard, you got to be fucking kidding me. All that money you got and you went and got the car repaired?
They put a brand new engine in, yeah. Yeah, I did.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, what do you mean? Because when it runs out of gas, I go and buy a new car, too. That's what I should do, right? All that money. Why should I bother refilling? Why not just order a new car full tank? Every time I run out of gas. I mean, what do you mean?
You got it like that.
The car was covered in my insurance.
You wouldn't do this shit. No, that's crazy.
Wayne called me up and said the car it's got 3,000 miles on it. I can just throw a new engine in there and it'll be fine and brand new. And I love the car. Why would I get rid of it?
He didn't try to sell you a new car?
No. In fact, he said to me, if it was up to me, he said, I'd sell you a new car, but this car is so good. He's a very honest guy, and he just said it would make sense. You love the car, and why would you get car is like brand new.
If you put the engine in once, King, and it's working, well, I can see if you continue to have issues with it, but if it's working, what the fuck?
It's working great.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. Go out and buy a new car every time something goes wrong?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He wants you to.
So
not every time it goes wrong, but, I mean, if a flooded engine, I think, I don't know. I'm not going to count your money, but, come on.
Yeah, but you are counting my money. Everyone in the world is counting my money. I've turned on financial shows. They're counting my money. They want to only know what I've got.
It's easy to count. It's all over the place.
Oh, I know why you didn't buy a new car, because cars ain't a big thing in your life. You know what I mean? It's not like you know what I'm saying?
I have very few things that are big in my life.
What's the biggest material thing in your life that you enjoy? Like materialistic, huh?
My home.
Okay, so your home is crazy.
No, not at all. It's just a very nice. I enjoy living nice. That's it. I don't really go anywhere. Ask Robin. I don't travel. I don't really have many needs in terms of
he doesn't
cars.
like to acquire things.
How many floors?
Guy or anything like that.
How many floors are in your house? How many floors? Like when we come in, I'm serious.
I have an apartment. I have 1 floor.
1 floor, but how big? Does it have columns in it?
No. A column?
Like, those things like in the middle, like columns, like, the long columns.
No, it has walls.
Well, it's an apartment. It's like a regular apartment.
It's a big apartment, King, believe me.
You walk in, there's a living room, a dining room I converted into my office.
Okay, wait, okay.
I have a kitchen.
I got on my boots or whatever, and I take off my boots, and I open the door. What's there? I just want to get a glimpse.
What's there is a hallway.
Okay, a hallway when we come in.
That's right.
It's a foyer.
A foyer.
And it has a chandelier there?
No chandelier. Just a regular light bulb with a thing over it.
He has a Moen chandelier.
I'm being honest. Ask Robin. She's been there.
You way past Moen, nigga. I know you way past that.
I'm not past that. I don't know what you're talking about. I walk in, there's a foyer to the...
You up to Levica. I know you got Levica shit there. But when you come in, it's a foyer.
There's a foyer. And then you walk in, and then to the right... to the immediate left is a bathroom, what they call the guest powder room. You know what I mean?
A guest powder room, but you don't have no half bathroom. You don't have no. I mean, you might have a half bathroom, but it ain't no.
It's a half bath. It's not a shower. It's just a toilet and a sink.
How many people could fit in that powder room? Now, be honest.
2?
God, fucking
2 or me and you, King, by ourselves.
No, I'm
Robin, I don't think you can fit more than 2 people.
No, you wouldn't want to.
Why?
Okay, let's get over that, because I don't...
It's a very, very small bathroom.
What color is it? What's the scheme?
What's the scheme? It's like it's a glass floor.
Glass?
Yeah, but like it's not real glass. It's not. It's like a.
Yeah, I know. It's like a shiny. Like
yes.
I know.
I have a toilet that is a prison toilet that was from prison.
That's hot. Yeah, with the inside.
A metal toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, which was a mistake because it's very hard to get a seat cover. They don't give you seat covers in prison because people rip them off.
You don't need that. That's the real shit.
Of course you need a toilet seat cover for women who want to sit down and piss and shit.
You know what they do in prison? They have, it's almost like, you're right, you can't take it off.
Right,
it's
you
like
can't do anything with it.
I thought it was
raised
cool.
a little, so it's like a compromise.
I thought it was cool getting a prison toilet. The problem was there's no seat on it, so it ruins the whole look of it anyway. I had to get a regular seat. So it was a dumb idea.
But I would say, King, I would say Howard doesn't lead an extravagant lifestyle at all. I'd say the most extravagant thing he does is probably the limo thing. You know, driving in a limo.
That is something.
Other than that, it's not really that crazy. Like
until we go up to the Hamptons, then it gets crazy.
Well, he's got a house, you know. Whatever.
I mean, a lot of people have that. I mean, guys who work and make decent money can buy a second house, and that's something I invested in, like Artie.
I mean, I'm not saying it to be.
I can't get a second house.
I'm thinking of renting out my apartment this year.
Well, you know, your second house is right next door to your first house.
When the Freedom Tower.
That's what I'm trying to do.
When the Freedom Tower.
I don't have a view of the Freedom Tower, I got to admit. Freedom Tower.
I'm glad you said that.
Once that Freedom Tower goes in, I'm going to be rolling in dough. Come on, Mr. Gutrock.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
I ain't selling yet.
Talk to me then, guys. When they break that ground, I'm throwing a party.
I'm J. Paul Ghetto. Was your apartment worth more when the Twin Towers could be seen?
Well, no, it's but not just because of time. I bought it 5 years ago. They got it at a marina. I've done very well, actually.
So you're saying the Freedom Tower.
But now it's a shitty time to sell, they're telling you.
Yeah, it is actually a bad time.
So that's another reason I want to wait a couple of years.
So now, Howard, getting back to you.
Let's get back to his place.
No, I want to ask you something, Artie, because I think...
No, there's a powder room to the left, and you walk in straight ahead, and to your right is a living room and an office, which is basically my dining room.
That's on the left side.
On the right side.
On the right side.
Living room. Well, the living room's in the middle. On the right-hand side is the office/dining room. Yeah. And then in the living room, I have a little dining room table. And then I have my kitchen, and I've got a bedroom.
Well, what about the bedroom that you fixed up for your daughters? Remember that?
And then when you walk in, to the right are 2 small bedrooms, you know, that my daughters use. Beth uses as an office. And then I have a little kitchen off there, and that's it.
And your the windows, all right, you ever
That's
see
the whole apartment. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the fuck you think's going on.
I can't. I just really can't. I know you got to be modest. You're a modest guy. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? You're not like, I got this and
I'm not looking to, I'm very happy. I don't know what more I'd want.
What kind of kitchen is? I mean,
it's a very nice kitchen.
Okay, is there a meat cutter? I mean, a chopping block? I mean, an island in the middle of?
No. It's a very small kitchen. It's in fact, you can only stand one person at a time.
Yo, man, how?
That's what I have. It's New York City apartments don't have big kitchens.
Yeah, but you can have a fucking.
What could I have? Where would I go to get this? Where am I going to get some? First of all, I can't go to a co-op. Let me tell you my problem. I can't go to a co-op.
I'll solve your problem. Go ahead.
A co-op will not accept me. They feel that I am, they think I'm Tommy Lee or something. Meanwhile, I sit on my condo board and stuff because I'm the most responsible human being in the fucking place. And let me tell you something. I am a model citizen when it comes to living somewhere. In fact, I'm the guy who complains if it's noisy. I like nice, quiet building and people who behave themselves. But a co-op committee takes a look at me and they figure, well, here's Tommy Lee. There's going to be, party central.
I understand that.
I got assholes who all party and you hear the loud music and all this bullshit. They don't understand they live in an apartment building with other people. But the fact of the matter is, I'm a very, listen, I'm a solid citizen. But these co-ops would be afraid of me. So I'm not going to go apply to a co-op where they could reject me. I don't want to be rejected. I'm not in the business of being rejected. I'm too fucking good for you.
Why would you want to live in a co-op? What's the
reason you want to live in a co-op is they're older buildings and they have some of the most beautiful spaces in these co-ops.
High ceilings, too.
High ceilings is right.
Yeah.
Built-in fireplaces. They have wonderful
I know a lot about real estate.
But I'll be a horse's ass before I'll fucking sit there and say to someone, gee, please let me in, and here's my references. You'd be lucky to have me.
So what do you think of that? What about the loft idea? You never went to... You seem like
a loft could be co-op as well. You don't... I mean, what do you mean loft idea? And I don't want a loft. I don't want to sleep in a bunk bed. I'm a grown man.
You want to build an apartment?
I want to... Yeah, I don't want...
And have a bunk?
Yeah, put a high bed.
Are co-ops also afraid of famous people? Like they think your fans will be outside the building every
Believe me, my fans have never been outside any building.
But it's
also
the press and, that kind of thing whenever something happens.
Yeah, and meanwhile, all the old coots in these co-ops love the fucking press. They're sitting there, they only wish someone would interview them.
So the co-ops are like this old New York money. Right.
Yeah. And so, I'm the only person in New York City. Now, I've been told this by real estate people. I'll give you a story. I'm the only person that was rejected by a condo. It's never happened before.
How did that happen? What?
They heard Howard Stern was coming. I put a bid in on an apartment. It was accepted. A condo.
Yeah.
And the guy who built the building owned a 51% share and built into the condo laws that he is entitled to bid $1 more than the highest bid if he doesn't want that person in his building.
Oh, wow.
And he, in fact, went ahead and did that. He got the money together and bought the apartment. And, I was going to sue over it because it was questionable. And even my mom said to me, she goes, why would you want to be in a building where there's somebody there who doesn't want you?
Yeah, now you're going to move into a building that they don't want you in anyway.
Yeah, that's bad karma, man. You don't want to deal with those fuckers.
Well, listen, I could care less. And I'm very happy where I live. And I'm not looking to be in some snooty-tooty building there, And I don't know. I don't need it, I just don't need bullshit.
You really get treated like a black man.
I am a black man. I told you I'm a black man.
Damn. All that motherfucking money you got.
Doesn't make a difference. I'm a black man. And the black man knows one thing.
You can never buy out of it.
You can't buy out of your black skin.
You know what's funny? When I go...
Cabs won't pick me up.
You know what's funny? When I go get when I bought a house and shit, and you go to the real estate people, right? And they, if you black, they automatically go. It's a lot of black people in the, a lot of, they don't say you're con, but they say a lot of African-Americans in your neighborhood. I'm like, I don't want it there.
You don't even want to live with African-Americans.
No. But it's funny how they draw you to that. It's
very hard to be a black person and go with a real estate agent. I don't care what you tell me. It's got to be tough because they're thinking, I don't know.
Well, that's why they now have that pre-qualified thing. At least they know you can actually buy the apartment.
Right.
Because in all fairness, no disrespect to my people, I love my people, man. But you have to think, when you buy a piece of property, you have to think about selling it.
That's right. That's why King of All Blacks won't buy next door to black people.
I mean, no, it's not a race thing. I mean, it's a race thing, but it's a business thing too.
But as long as people like you keep buying into that, then then it's always going to be a stigma to live near a black person.
But there are black people that you can live next to. Type of guys, the black guys that don't have.
What if nobody was willing to live next door to you as well? Then you'd have a problem.
Yeah, you could start the white flight from a neighborhood.
Let me tell you, I'm sure a lot of people thought about selling once you moved in.
No, because I keep quiet. There's no police activity.
Nah, but you're still a black guy.
They had to wait to see that happen. They could have seen your skin and just run.
But when my friends that came over last night, they was looking crazy. But they loved your show, and they loved...
Well, I'm glad. Thank you, King.
I love you, man.
I love you, too.
I want to see that fucking apartment because I know you love it.
Look, King, it's a real nice apartment. Take my word for it.
Very nice apartment.
You know what, King? You'll get there when Sal gets there.
Yeah. In fact, you'll be there before Sal gets there. I guarantee you that.
I tell you one thing. If I became the apartment, I ain't the type of guy to be like, ooh, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah,
yeah.
You don't sound like that. I don't know.
You would keep it together at least while you're there.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what, King? From your interview, you know more about the apartment than I do. I've been there like 3 times.
My parents got a fucking heated driveway. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
They have that. The snow melts on that.
You ever hear of that?
Yeah, they wire the driveway.
That's what my parents got. So I ain't going to be up there Googling, goggling, but I'll be like, damn, this shit is hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you might be very disappointed, honestly. All right, thank you, King.
All right, one more thing. Do you have any Oriental rugs? You got that? That ain't nothing.
I don't have a rug. I mean, I have a rug, but not Oriental rug.
I got to ask Beth. You're the fucking hired. All right, I love you, man.
All right, bye. What am I lying about? Am I lying?
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember an Oriental rug.
Oriental rug.
I don't know.
Fuck, am I gonna
No,
do
he has
that?
real Orientals lying on.
Yeah.
Now that.
And I put when I want to get rid of my rheumatism, I put my feet on them.
Well, Robin, have you ever had a weird experience with a realtor?
Sure.
Oh, I was with him.
He was right there.
When Robin and I first moved to New York, Robin came to NBC. You know, everyone knows the whole story about how she came after me. So I forget what, but Robin was looking for apartments. And I said, hey, let's go look for some apartments and stuff. And my ex-wife and Robin and myself, we went out looking. And I got to tell you something. I got very angry. Very, very angry. It was a very upsetting experience. Well, I felt Robin was sort of turned down at a few places, for lack of a better word.
Well, actually, what it was they weren't taking me to reasonable places to live.
Yeah.
They were taking me to really... you would have to build the apartment.
Yeah.
We would go, the cabinets would be sitting on the floor.
Oh, my God.
And I looked at them and I said, you want me to pay for this?
Oh.
And that's all they were showing us. And then we finally found this, and Howard said, look, you know, all right, bottom line it for me. Is this happening because she's black?
Right. Yeah, I called the woman, and I said, I got to know what's going on here. I said, I don't want any horse shit. I know that sometimes when you're looking for places, sometimes legitimately there's no good places.
There's no places.
But I said, come on. I said, this conversation goes no further than the two of us. The fuck? I mean, am I wasting my fucking time here? I mean, I'm getting upset.
And what did you say?
Well, legally, I can't comment on that.
Legally?
Yeah, remember? The whole thing. Yeah. You know, because if, God forbid, I was taping her or something, that's the end of her career.
Right.
But then there was this, we found a guy, and he was like, look, I'm going to handle this for you.
Right.
Somehow he handled it.
Yeah, we have to, like, Robin's a grown woman, and I got to find out why she can't get an apartment. She had the money, you know, it was just unbelievable, you know, and Robin wasn't famous, and I wasn't famous, so it was like a case of, you know, being treated like how everyone else gets treated. And it was shitty. It was downright shitty. And you know what? I know that whole thing because I saw it happen growing up. One black family, the real estate people put in one black family in the middle of a block. It was called blockbusting.
Right.
And then I saw my community change from all white to all black in a matter of a year, under a year. People ran out of there like it was like the Holocaust. Yeah. People just said, forget about it. And there is that psychology. I remember when I was first looking to buy a house, and I had no money, man. I mean, we were things were tight. I was at NBC, and they weren't too thrilled with me. And I remember I was buying a house for $190,000 or something. And I remember they take me to someplace in Roslyn, which is a pretty nice area on Long Island. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I'm looking at a house, and I see next door is black people. I remember saying, I remember going, whoa. And then I had to say to myself, I put myself in check and go, wait a second. This is horseshit. If I start thinking like this,
right.
That's the Roosevelt thing all over again. I didn't buy the house, but you can't be thinking that way.
Just don't buy the house.
No, couldn't do that. No, I couldn't even afford the house they were showing me. I couldn't afford to live next door to these black people. But it was, you know, it was a real eye-opener with Robin, and I learned early on in my life that that's what goes on, and, you know, the world ain't perfect. That's why I think it's remarkable that this guy, Abaka Barama, whatever his name is. Baraka Barama. The fact that he could even run for president and be considered, it's really wonderful, actually. And even Hillary Clinton as a woman.
Meanwhile, I was reading a story in the Times this weekend about a black guy who was elected to mayor in some town down south. I should get the paper so that everybody doesn't say she got it all wrong. But they put a for sale sign on his house.
Right.
You know, like people just came in the night and put a for sale sign on his house.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
And then they shot through the windows. You know, like you could see the shattered glass where, you know, the people, you know, and it's not a big town. It's like, you know, one of those towns of like 2,600 people or something. Yeah. But he was elected by 56% of the population. There's just some people who don't want him running it.
Bobo, you're on the air in Lindenhurst.
The next man makes a move, the nigger gets it.
I'm sorry, but you're really becoming Jackie the landlord. Fix my pipes, my toilet's backed up. I'm telling you. Hey,
what?
I don't know. He's talking about the landlord situation.
The landlord, before you know to be calling the show, that you have to, fix his pipes.
All right, thank you.
But listen, hold on a minute. Howard, tell the story when you used to go with Dice. What a nightmare.
I'm not going to tell. That'll be on Massive Tape Theater. Tell the story. Fucking 4 hours. Mark, you're on the air.
Howard, I'm going to play idiot psychologist for a moment.
He's like Frank Smiley over at Conan. Tell the story about...
He's segment producer.
Yeah, you're going to tell that pig story, right, Artie?
You got it.
Sure.
I'm on it.
Whatever you want. I'm desperate. Mark, you're on the air.
Yes, remember what you were saying the other day about your relationship with Fred and how he means so much to you that you're not comfortable with it?
That's right.
Do you think maybe Artie's issues about his dad and his respect for you and your opinion is why he gets so irate when you just try to impart a little wisdom on him?
Well, Artie's a little bit, he doesn't like to be told what to do. Artie's going to do what he's going to do. But I happen to have good advice. But, listen, it's like, a family member giving you good advice. Sometimes you don't want to hear it.
Well, it's like the grandparents he doesn't want to hear from.
But what is my history with getting irate? It's not something I do on a regular...
Well, you might not, you don't always go
I try to help you with Dana. You resented that. I try to help you with the apartment. Some of these big life issues.
And as a psychiatrist, a lot of things. But you then vent on the wrap-up show. You don't even vent here.
Yeah.
No, I just vented.
Vent here.
Yeah. I'll try to vent here more often. Right?
And even this morning, by 6:05, Artie really watched the tape. By 6:05, he was disgusted and wished he was home.
Yeah, well, he was ready to leave the show.
They played the tape from the wrap-up show, which is another excellent tool we have since we came to Sirius. That starts the blood flowing immediately.
Right.
And if you're exhausted commuting to work when it's only 5 minutes,
that's
right. How are you going to commute from an hour away?
Don't say that to Artie.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Yell at you.
He gets mad at me. He's going to get mad at you. He's going to walk off.
Get a nice place in the Hamptons or a big fat space in LBI and go there on the weekend.
Yeah, and put some of your shit over there in the weekend house.
Sir, could you submit all of your suggestions in writing?
The guy's making sense.
Not to Artie.
No. What is it, Fa Flo Flo?
I got a great piece of tape for you. I can't resist. You got to go to Gary Preview page 1. So Sal called me from Penn Station. He ain't coming in.
Oh.
But he didn't know he was being recorded. This is just he throws up and everything.
Oh.
Where is this?
It's in yellow at Gary Preview page 1.
Throwing up on the phone.
Now that's really showing you're sick.
See, that's a real good sick call.
Yeah, and I'm throwing up.
It's a home. We told you.
I know. I'm sorry. I got up the train. I thought holy God.
All right, just go on.
Hello?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm in Penn Station. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Where are you right now? You're throwing up in Penn Station?
I'm throwing up in Penn.
Like right in the middle of the Penn Station, or you at least near a way
on the platform in a garbage pail.
Are people looking at you?
Yeah, they just went up the stairs. I just got off the train. I go, I'm in the clear. And all of a sudden I started throwing up, and now I'm fucking puking here.
Maybe it was something you ate.
I don't know. I don't know if it is or I got the stomach bug. Jesus Christ, guy! I just farted and shit myself. Oh my God!
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I gotta get on the train out of here or something. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna throw up on the train.
Well, you stay near one of the bathrooms.
What's that?
You gotta stay near one of the bathrooms.
Yeah, I'm going to right now. I can't believe it, guy. I just shit my fucking self. Oh, my God. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. All right.
What a mess. He just shit his pants. He calls in sick, then he gets on the train.
Look, Sal, we got it. Stay out.
Really?
Yeah, do us all a favor.
It's okay. Stay home.
I like he's so important to the show he can't be out today.
He sounded almost near tears. I don't know what to do. I threw up.
My nose just fell off. I think I have leprosy.
Gary, I just shit my pants.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I think you're going to shit again.
Hey, Matt, you're on in Montreal. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, brother.
I just wanted to say I saw Howard on Demand. It's the Artie episode at the pool down at Bubba's wedding. And could you guys discuss that, like while you're giving him advice about his housing and everything?
Discuss what? Artie at the pool?
Yeah, it was, I don't know, man. It looked a little weird.
What do you mean he looked weird?
Like Artie, what was that swimming suit you had on?
I bought that. I'll tell you exactly what it was.
What color was that? Was that faggot green?
It wasn't green. It was blue. I bought it at the fucking gift shop.
Did you?
Well, I didn't bring a bathing suit with me. I just brought shorts. And then when we decided to go out on that fucking wave runner, I said I better get a bathing suit. So I went to the gift shop and I bought it, $34. But it was the only thing that color was the only thing that fit me.
I don't remember it actually. I don't remember.
I mean, it was just sort of like a light blue color.
Is there a whole episode of you just in your bathing trunks?
I have no idea. I didn't see any of this. I don't know.
It's just like a summary, Howard, where you guys are talking about it, and they show a really quick picture.
Yeah.
But I always thought you were like joking about Artie wearing his shoes and socks.
Were you in
wearing his shoes and socks is like, holy shit.
You know who else wears shoes? You know who's the funniest? Ronnie the limo driver wears shorts and black sneakers with like gray socks with white legs.
He was laying out and he left his socks on. He probably has a tan line.
But I mean, he doesn't like know how to dress at all. He's got no taste. I mean, dark socks like he looked like a grandpa.
Well, he is, right? Isn't he? You know what, sir? The only thing that got me to get my shoes off was actually getting on the wave runner, thank God, so I looked a little more normal.
Oh, Artie, I love you, man. I'm just busting your balls.
No, I know.
I have one other revelation, actually, from Bubba's show, when Richard was in the studio.
Okay.
Richard said that when he was living with Dan, the song parody man, that Dan whipped it out on him once. Is that true, Richard?
No, 25 Cent whipped it out.
No, you were like kind of drunk or something.
Oh, yeah, I did. I woke up and Dan was in bed naked with some chick. And it was the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Why? Why was it so gross? Because he's just got a
He's real hairy and stuff, and it's Dan, you know. You don't want to see Dan naked.
Who was the chick?
I don't know.
Robin, did you notice Ronnie in his shorts?
No.
This is from Howard TV, and if you have Howard TV, you can see the whole week. But there's Ronnie.
Whoa!
This is getup.
Yeah, I remember that, too. I thought that was a lie, but I do refrain from giving people fashion advice.
Yeah, it looked weird, right?
Yeah. I would say that looks weird.
Well, you know something about Artie? Artie didn't even bother to take his tighty-whitey underwear off when he put his bathing suit on.
Yeah, because
you had underwear on with your bathing suit?
I put them on in the gift shop, and I walked out of the gift shop with them on, and she had to take the tag, because I went right to the wave runner.
Why didn't you go to a bathroom and just take off your underpants?
I don't know. I was too...
You can tell that you didn't really check, actually.
At this weight, the least about bending over, the better.
Did you have netting in your bathing suit?
Huh?
Was there netting in the bathing suit?
Yeah.
So you had netting and underpants on?
Yeah, the net was catching his underwear.
Because I must have been real comfortable.
And that was literally just to avoid bending over another time to take off the fucking underwear.
Because I climbed on the wave runner, and I looked down, and there's that huge crack with, like, tighty-whitey underwear on.
That was the other thing, too. Richard's behind me on the fucking wave runner, and he's pulling up, like, way close. I'm going, Rich, man, not even as a joke. Don't, like, get a hard on or anything.
What do you mean? He was sitting on the back of your wave runner? He was with his arms around you?
We had a two-seater.
Oh.
It wasn't like a one-seater where you
Did he pop a rod?
Well, I said, Rich, don't even fuck around. I don't know if you're capable of getting a boner right now. And if you do, just as a goof, you're going in the drink.
Yeah, you're going to drown him.
Yeah.
Did you get a boner?
No, I tried, but I couldn't.
You should have come on Artie's back. Imagine you just, like, sort of spontaneously came on his back.
I should have started pleasuring myself behind him.
Hey, Artie, it feels good, all these vibrations, and my penis is against your back.
Oh, my God, I can't even think of that. Oh.
He shot his load on your back.
That'd be better than the chest.
Like, hey.
Artie, my load's caught in your hairs on your back.
Like, hey, Rich, isn't this great?
That would have been good.
Because he was even joking around. He goes, hey, man, this feels good. I'm like, don't even fuck around. It's just the two of us. There's no cameras. Let's just have a good time on the way.
Yeah, you smelly fuck.
Yeah, and I'm wondering when's the last time he showered.
Well, I was in the pool, so that was good.
All right, the pool's
He cleaned off in the pool.
The pool's clean. You're fine.
Great. You know why I didn't want to go in the pool? There's like Richard in there getting clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking a shower.
A monthly shower.
Yeah. All right.
And I'd like to request cameras next time.
Yeah, well, we're going to, I hear that's a pretty good special. I haven't even seen it yet. I got to take a look at it. Wolf, go ahead, and then I got to take a break because it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Go ahead.
Hey, now, Howard.
Hey, now. Wolfie in Philly. Hey, man.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again for last week. I had a great time with the tour of the studio. Everybody was...
Oh, Wolfie. Yeah, how you doing, brother?
Good, doing real well.
Bob Wolf, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Just had a question for Artie. In terms of his weight, has he ever actually eaten while taking a shit on the toilet?
I bet she has.
No, see, I'm a type of guy, I skeeve that stuff.
I piss sometimes when I'm sitting there eating. Like I'll sit down and finish what? Yeah, like if I'm eating like an apple or something. You know?
Oh, no, I've never done that. I skeeve that shit.
Yeah, it's really weird because you start thinking, gee, everything's going in and coming out at the same time.
No, I don't think that at all.
How about maybe just like drinking a Pepsi or a Coke? You ever done that while sitting on the toilet?
Drinking something like water?
A beer?
Yeah. Well, have I shit with a drink? You know what? I've taken a shit with a Jack and water in my hand. Absolutely.
Oh,
that's nice.
It's kind of gross, don't you think, Art?
Oh, don't bust his balls. We all do gross shit. All right, we're going to take a break. And hey, okay, so let's figure out once and for all who's the fattest on the show. Let's get this spin over with, because we've been threatening to do it for days.
One more chocolate chipper.
Go ahead, keep eating, because I'm going with you, I think.
I thought Artie would refrain from eating till the weigh-in.
Well, here's the thing.
Right, here's all the fat guys.
Who could be? I mean, look, I surprised myself by getting over 290, man. That was like, holy Christ. I mean, that was Depression for
That
me.
was a barrier you hadn't broken before.
Robin, not even close. I think, like, when I did Dirty Work, I was on my heaviest. I think that was on, like, 265, so... Wow. That's a big amount of weight, and I don't think there's anybody else here that's close to 300 pounds.
All right, I'm going to bring in all the fat guys. Here's the fattest guys I could find on our show. Jason, who works in our back office, and Jason and Will are producers on the show. We have quite the staff. We got quite the heavy staff. I got Jason. I got Brian Phelan, who works for Howard TV. He's been with us for years. Hey, Phelan, how long you been with us? How many years now?
10 years? 10, 11 years.
Yeah. How tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's big.
Yep.
He could give Artie a run.
You know who else is coming?
Who else?
That don't discount is Tim Sabian. He's also tall. Tim's tall.
Yeah, he's fat, too.
But
I was sitting with him yesterday with you in that meeting, and, boy, his belly was flopping over.
We talked about Tim needs to get a fashion consultant, because what Tim does is he gets his shirts too tight, and they're always striped.
And he wears striped pants and striped shirts. And they're all tucked in. Tim's looking very Rush Limbaugh. All right, you got Brian Phelan, who is from Howard TV, and he's pretty heavy dude, and he's 6'3". You got Tim Sabian, our program director, he's in constantly, but always heavy. Jason's gained quite a few pounds in the last, I'd say, 3 years, right?
Totally, especially this last year.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing to yourself?
I don't know, dude. I'm depressed about it. I don't feel good about myself.
I know. And Scott, the engineer, is in the group, and he's got like a big bowling boy, like he's got a big giant Santa belly, you know?
I know, it's crazy.
You might even be fatter than Artie now that I'm looking.
I don't think so, but I'm getting there.
I don't know. This is going to be tough.
I know. It's not as easy a call as you think.
John Hines put on a lot of weight.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And he's tall as well.
But John doesn't have the belly thing going on. Like, if you look bellies down the line, like Scott and Tim and Artie have the bellies.
Let me see Artie next to these guys. Move out of the way, Gary.
Look, I mean, listen, none of us look like the 89 Michigan team.
By the way, you know what? It's starting to be like fat guys are starting to look normal now. Benji.
Hey, America's fat. Yeah. When I go to the Midwest to do stand-up, I'm consistently the thinnest guy in the room.
That is true.
And Benji is fat, but he looks a lot smaller next to Artie. He looks like half the size of Artie. Benji's way smaller than you, Art. Art's got the big head now and the big neck. Like, your neck is huge.
He has no neck anymore.
It's called fucking conditioning.
I think Artie's going to weigh more than all these guys.
I think
right,
so.
But what about the rest of the order? Who do you think is who's the thinnest guy in the group?
All right, the guy who weighs the what happened to Phelan? Did he leave?
He's working on the scale. Over.
He's working on the scale.
He's rigging it.
What's all that noise?
Hey, is there a prize for the heaviest guy? We give a prize for every other fucking thing. I can't get like a sandwich.
We'll give you another bag of cookies.
What's that hum?
You know, it's
One
funny.
of the microphones, maybe.
Let me see. Hold on. Wow. What mic is that, A or B?
I'm on A.
I'm on B.
See, when I turn them off, it's better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to that.
A lot of ambient noise.
So this guy gets in, he's going to work on it.
Yeah. Sorry about the noise, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just the lights and the ceiling and a lot of people in here.
Well, if it's lights in the ceiling and we know there's something wrong, why don't you look into it?
Why don't we see if I switch to the hardwired ones? Would that be easier?
Do that, yeah.
Okay, so turn off these.
Yeah, turn those off. Let's put on the, we got wired mics. I think they're better. What's going on over there?
Turn off the other one.
What are we doing here?
I got it.
Maybe I'll move.
Maybe I'll see if I can participate. All right, that's much better, I think, already.
So it's not the lights?
Well, it's the lights with the wireless.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. A hardwired mic is going to be affected by lights.
I think what Scott is saying is if we just get rid of the lights in the ceiling, we'll be fine.
Oh, okay, Scott. See if you can do that by tomorrow.
What I'm saying is I just made that up. It's really...
no. Well, don't worry. We know. We know you know nothing. All right, let's think. I think the next heaviest guy is either going to be Phelan or Jason. What do you think, Robin? Put him in order.
The next
I say
heaviest?
Artie's the heaviest.
You think Jason weighs more than Benji?
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree.
I can't get a good look at everybody. I'm coming in.
Well, who do you want? Yeah, come sit on the couch.
I say Jason weighs more than Benji.
I don't think so. I don't know, though.
Benji doesn't look that big to me right now. He kind of looks normal.
May I? Benji, may I?
Lift up that shirt. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's your body?
Jiggle for me.
That poor chick.
I might have to go shirtless just to really just engage.
Maybe all the guys should lift their shirts.
Why is your mic not on now? Let me see.
Hardwire A?
Hardwire A isn't working.
This is B.
I'm on A.
That's B? It's not working.
Hello?
It's not working. What are you helloing?
Hello doesn't fix it.
He's helloing. Hello? The hello ain't going to help it. Got a bunch of fucking nuts working.
I think it's the lights.
Nah.
Oh, my God.
I'll do the wireless. Artie's got his shirt off. Artie, you're definitely bigger than Benji.
Everyone should take their shirts off.
Artie, you're definitely big. Oh, what mic are you on now?
The one I haven't moved.
What mic are you on now?
I'm
fucking going crazy.
Hardwire A and wireless A.
Out of here.
Hardwire A and wireless.
All right, thanks, Gary.
What, for telling you what fucking mics to put on? Scott, why do you keep moving back?
Because he's retarded.
Did you see what Artie did?
He took his shirt off.
Oh. I couldn't believe
Hey, listen,
he did.
guys, this is what a man looks like.
Are you shaving your belly?
No, why?
I don't know. Your belly's all red.
It's gotten too big for hair to cover it.
Benji, take your shirt off. I want to see you next to Artie so I can really judge.
Don't touch me with your fucking...
Don't touch Artie with your... Look at him. He's half the... he's built identical to you, but half the size.
They're twins.
Look at the titties on you guys. Look at the titties on you guys.
Yeah, I think he's laughing at my sunglasses.
Well,
Benji's sporting bigger breasts.
Yeah, Benji's got huge tits. You've got tits like a girl. I mean, Artie doesn't have tits. Look at his titties.
I'm conditioned.
Those fucking titties in you. Dude,
See, this is the worst when you play, like, people used to play shirts and skins basketball. How the fuck do people do that?
That was the worst. Holy mackerel. Benji, your body's completely off.
Yeah, I'm fat.
No, but I mean, it's like a weird fat. Like, Artie doesn't look so bad fat.
Benji's much looser, like looser skin.
Artie looks like a guy who used to be a construction worker who drank a lot of beer.
Right.
Like, you could see the form of what used to be a build.
Right.
I look like a guy who hit 405 for Union High in 1980.
But Benji's like completely atrophied. And you know what? I hate to point this out, but Benji on his chest, I just noticed, has this crazy rash underneath all that hair.
Yeah, because his titties... Oh, look at that. What's
it looks
that?
like a bunch of extra nipples.
Oh, what is that? What's going on with that rash?
I don't know. It's just always, if someone's fat, I'm just always the grossest.
No, but do you see you got all those like red blotches and bumps on your titties?
Yes.
Look at those.
I have sensitive skin. I don't know.
Wow, Ben.
You might have a disease, bro.
No, I don't.
No, I don't know, man.
Take your shirt off, Howard.
Weird.
I'm not fat.
Take your shirt off.
He doesn't mind taking his shirt off. Let's not get into this.
You're just wasting our time, Howard.
I know you go to the gym.
I don't got no titties.
All right.
He doesn't have a rash either.
You fuck.
You can actually see that Howard, in fact, does have ribs.
You love your shirt off.
I don't, but I don't have titties.
Oh, I'm fat. I admit it.
You got to do something about this, man.
I've been trying to hide it, but I'm fat.
You're a young dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about
that
either.
So you think Benji's the second status?
So wait, you originally said that Jason was bigger than Benji. Now what are you thinking?
Well, we got to see Jason with a shirt on.
Jason, take that shirt off. Let me see that. Let me see.
This is worse. The hair is the story.
You got a hairy back, dude?
Oh. Just remember the story?
No idea. I'll know once I see him with a shirt
Howard,
on.
remember he went to the Korean woman? She wanted to charge him double?
Oh, my God.
You're a big boy, too.
Turn around, Benji.
Jason.
I'm so embarrassed by this my whole life. What?
First of all, the hair on your chest, what do? Do you shave it at the collar?
What?
Is that how it grows?
No. I don't. I should shave down to here.
Yeah, you shave right down to the hair on your chest.
Or else the hair will just
He shaves his entire neck.
Like, you could have, like, a total hair turtleneck sweater.
Yeah,
I totally. He's like that Hungarian dog boy.
I think Artie might be heavier than you, but I think you're... I know you're heavier than Benji.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you gotta be.
No.
Jesus, I gotta write this down.
I'm so thrilled.
Yeah, I'm going with Artie first. Close second, Jason.
Phelan's feeling downright thin right now.
Phelan, you look kind of...
He does. He looks stout.
Look at that.
All right, I don't know who's the... I think we should just weigh.
Yeah, because it's hard to tell.
I can't tell.
All right, somebody's... JD, you got to write down the weights as we do it.
All right.
So who's going on? Let Artie go on first, obviously.
All right. Artie's the guy to beat.
Right.
There's no one going to beat Artie. I'm looking at that belly. That Artie's big right now.
Keep backing up.
All right, Artie, is it possible you could break...
No, don't take your shoes off. Just...
Well, Artie, you might as well take your pants off, too, Artie.
Artie, get naked. Hey, Art, is there any chance you could be breaking 300?
I don't know. No. Absolutely.
Right.
I haven't been dieting.
All right, let me see. Yeah, this is after Vegas.
Oh, my God.
What?
Whoa. All right, it's 295. That's the benchmark to beat.
Right.
295.
What grade are we in? Tim just pulled Artie's pants down.
296, I was the heaviest, by the way. I lost.
You lost a pound. All right, congratulations. Artie at 295.
See, he's already reducing.
Oh, God.
Tim just pulled down Artie's pants.
Let's bring Benji over next.
What kind of underwear is he wearing?
I don't know. All right, Tim. Wait, who's next? Benji. All right, Benji, definitely
265, I say for Benji.
Yeah. He don't weigh as much as Artie. Stand on there. Put your feet right on. Whoa.
What?
Ooh. All right, 252.
Wait, now, Tim, take your foot off the scale.
Oh.
No. 252.
Didn't even matter. Okay, 252.
252.
All right, so now the big question is Jason more or less than Benji?
Definitely more. Jason definitely comes up at over 252.
Oh.
Get on there, man. Man, are you hairy. Your hair alone weighs 50 pounds. Yeah, you already beat Benji. 269. 269, motherfucker. Damn. And look at that. You're losing the hair on your head and you got hair all over your body.
That's hair everywhere.
That is cruel.
Why is there not a fucking prize for the one fucking thing we don't have a prize
Well, it's funny. We're gonna.
What do you want?
Hold on, guys.
Car.
We're going to announce next week, Howard. We're going to announce next week that we are, in fact, doing a contest amongst ourselves with a $20,000 prize, Artie.
Oh, is it the
Artie.
Yes. So this is going to get you guys fired up.
What's the prize? I mean, what's the contest?
The contest is we're going to start out in 2 teams of 4, right? Yeah. 8 altogether.
Oh, the weight loss contest?
The weight loss contest. And then the first team gets there, and then it's an individual contest after that.
Oh, that's going to be good.
All
right, so Jason is the second fattest guy. Now, my money's on, let's see what Sabian clocks in.
What do you think he's at, Howard?
Sabian...
240?
240, maybe.
No, 250.
You think you're heavier?
No,
Let's see.
252.
Really?
Heavier.
Let me see. Get on there.
I'd say 260, 250.
258.
Whoa.
Wait a second. He's a pound less than Jason?
Yeah.
I'm muscle.
Jason's number 2.
Jason was 260.
269.
Oh, sorry.
269.
It's 11 pounds lighter. I mean, and taller.
Muscle.
So who's the second fattest guy? Jason? I had it right.
Jason, yeah.
All right, let me see. Hey, Phelan, get on there, man.
Now, Phelan's tall.
Yeah, he could...
He's big.
He has shoes on, but so who cares? Yeah, he's only 250. He's a lightweight. You realize how much everybody weighs around here?
But he's like 6'4", so that's not out of the question.
Yeah, he's thin.
What about Scott?
Scott, how tall are you, Scott?
Scott 6'1". Scott the engineer.
He could sneak in.
He could sneak in past Jason.
Right. Because he's tall.
And he knows he can.
What did Jason weigh again?
No, I can't.
269.
All right, here we go. Oh, somebody's got this. Holy, this can't be right.
What is it?
Phelan, are you stepping on that? Because he was up to 365.
Oh.
268.
He's only a pound behind.
Jason beat me. Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Jason, if you'd have taken a shit today, you wouldn't be in second place.
Let me go to the bathroom and come back.
John Hine, is I don't know.
He's the lightweight.
John, you think you got these guys beat?
No. I think I'll end up in the middle of the pack somewhere.
Let me see where you are.
243. No, I think I'm heavier than that.
Let's see. Whoa. 256.
Whoa. We have 4 guys that weigh between 255 and 260.
This is, Artie, you're not such a slob compared to these guys. I'm telling you.
No, listen, to think, though, 14 months ago, I weighed 200 pounds. That's the most astonishing, unhealthy statistic here.
Artie's still 30 pounds heavier than, like...
Who do we miss?
I mean, I gained 95 pounds.
We got them all, huh?
That's it.
Will is 160.
So I know he's Artie Jason. Man, we got a fat show.
Whoa. I heard Ganji's over 300.
All right, so that's a good way.
What about Ganji? Where the fuck is he?
He's not here. He's not here every day.
He might have been the second guy in the group.
Jason's got a beat.
You think? I don't know.
Jason, you got to slow down. Yeah. What are you eating, boy?
I know.
Too much, man. What are you up to, man?
Nothing. I think it's my whatever. I know. I eat
money to be eating that.
He was about to use the metabolism word. Did you right?
I backed off that.
Do you ever go out and take a walk or anything?
Yeah. Well, I belong to a gym that I never go to. It's the worst.
But at least you're in a gym.
You know what I saw him doing yesterday, too, Howard? I saw him doing, like, the fat guy move, which I've seen, I've even been guilty of this, but I saw the bag lunch with the, tuna sandwich on whole wheat bread yesterday.
Yeah. What is that? Is that the fat guy move? What does that mean?
It means he's going to try to start losing weight now.
Every day.
I'm down 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Everyone get excited.
Yeah.
I'm down a pound. I'm down a pound.
You weigh a lot.
When I started here, I weighed like 240, and that's just in the last year with,
come on.
But
You've
it's
always been
muscle.
fat.
Look at that. Check that out, huh? Come on.
He's in the gym, and I'm like, why bother?
What do you mean, why bother?
What's he going to do?
Feel good.
Wow.
Hey, Howard.
I think Tim is the whatever the fuck he is, program manager, whatever the fuck he is.
Jason just announced
pulling down my pants is the worst Minneapolis move I've ever seen.
That was funny. That's funny. Jason was just whispering in my ear, it's his birthday today, and it's just like the worst fucking day. The antidepressants. I mean, I could tell he takes this to heart.
How old is
his birthday? That's what we did for his birthday.
Dude, what's your problem, antidepressants? You're a young man.
I don't know. Now, it's a problem I've had for a long time.
What are you depressed about?
I don't know, dude. If I knew what it was, I may be able to fix it, man.
What do you mean? How deep does the depression go? Like suicidal?
No, not like that.
Like what, you blew?
What do you mean?
It gets to the point where it becomes hard to function every day, and there's like no rhyme or reason for it. It's just a horrible sinking feeling. And the last time I did these pills, it completely worked, and then
now it's not.
Well, I don't know. I've only been on them for a couple of weeks.
How long does it take for them to really get in your system?
About 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you still prefer television to fucking? Remember when you...
Most of the time.
Really? You'd rather watch TV than fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah, most of the time. No, I mean...
Did you ever try fucking your girlfriend on the TV?
Wow.
Yeah, and I feel bad now. I feel like a completely horrible boss because Jason was working for me for 6 or 7 years, and I never even knew he was depressed till he mentioned it.
Yeah,
I see no evidence.
This is the perfect... This is the
because
perfect
you'd see him moping around.
No, I don't take... I try and be professional here and not take it out on anybody.
So what happens when you go home?
When I go home, I just sit and stare.
You're like, how mental? What do you mean stare? You saw that, Will? Did he sit and stare?
You could tell, yeah. He would, shut the door to his bedroom, and that's where he'd spend the rest of the night.
Really?
Hey, Howard.
But is that depressed, or is that just like having a good time watching TV?
It sounds like bored to me.
Are you bored?
No.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
No. A couple years ago, when I was on the medication and feeling better, it changed my whole outlook. I went out more. I was happier. I called my friends. But when I get sucked down into this depression, it's just you don't want to leave the apartment.
Maybe I'm depressed because I don't want to leave my apartment, and I don't want to come to work.
It's not.
But I just do it.
But some shrinks would say you have a form of depression, Howard, if that's your,
I guess
I would definitely say that. I look at his face, I'm like, oh,
you look at the time in your apartment.
Am I depressed?
Especially if they want to sell you some pills.
What are these pills? Maybe I'll get them. I like to not be depressed. I think
you
I'm
like
depressed.
to be happy-go-lucky?
Who the fuck isn't depressed?
Marcus Schenkenberg.
Everyone should be on pills.
Can I tell you something? I about 6 or 7 years ago, had what I thought was, looking back on it, might have been a bout with depression. It went on for like 4 or 5 months, and I just didn't want to be anywhere. I didn't want to be home. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do anything. Every day when I woke up, it was like a cloud over me.
It's called marriage.
No, but it was like one of those weird things because I know it runs in my family and stuff. And I just, when I look back on it now, I go, God, that might have been like depression, and that really sucks.
What, do you wake up happy?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't.
When I go to my...
I wake up happy.
When I look
happy about
When I look at my computer and I see there's a hot chick on the show, I'm like, oh, or a band I want, I'm like, this is going to be a good day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
The only thing that depresses me is the news I read.
wonder if I'm depressed.
I know you're depressed.
I am?
Again, we have to go through how miserable you are. That's depression.
Wait, miserable and depression are not the same thing.
No. I meant he's internally miserable. His life sucks.
But is that depression?
Yes.
I might have depression, but I don't think about... You know what I do, Jason, honestly?
Yeah.
I don't think about myself. Ever.
Yes, you do. You think about yourself. You talk about yourself every morning.
I never think about myself.
Howard, I've never heard a crazier thing come out of a person's mouth.
I don't think about
Especially
myself.
that mouth.
Well, I go home, I put on...
You don't think about yourself.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
I don't think about myself in my mood.
I've never met someone who thought about themselves more.
No, I don't think about my mood. Whatever this is it. It's not going to get any better.
It's not going to get better.
I mean, this is it. What am I going to do?
Question it.
I don't question
This is the matrix in which he
Let me ask you to know.
I'm waiting until then when it ends, it's over. That's it.
See, I think that's a sign that you probably have a good quality shrink, because a lot of shrinks would try to spin your miserable stuff into depression and sell you pills and shit.
Well, absolutely. They try to medicate that.
But did you ever feel...
I'm going to be seeing my shrink today. I'm going to ask him if I'm depressed.
Did you ever feel like...
I don't even know if I am.
Well, you've had many of the symptoms. Insomnia, when you were going through your back pain. All of those things have,
Depression.
they come from, your inexpressed... depression is unexpressed anger.
When I'm inside Beth, I don't feel depressed.
Hey, can I ask you
That's shit, right? A happy moment for you.
That is a happy moment.
Howard,
you know what? It's got to happen even
Because
more.
you forget yourself. That's the moment you're not thinking of yourself.
Pussy cures everything.
Can I ask you this is a highly personal question. I don't know if I'll get the answer. Have you, in the period of time that you've been seeing your shrink, have you been prescribed and taken any medication?
No,
just
absolutely
the Ambien.
not. No, he never even prescribed the Ambien. That was my other doctor.
Where'd you get that from?
That was my doctor, my general practitioner.
Oh, really?
That was Dr. Vinny Bombach.
For me, and I don't know if this relates to you, but for me, it's like when you're doing something that you should be enjoying or have enjoyed in the past, and you just have, I have no feeling towards it whatsoever.
Right, me too. But
it's a horrible feeling.
But I would never know that's depression. I figure that's being human.
You just don't put a label on it. That's you.
I'm smart.
It's human not to have any feelings?
Of course.
Okay.
My father told me that.
But Howard, have you ever felt like you couldn't function? Have you ever felt like being depressed or miserable made you not function? Like
I would never. It's not an option. I got to function. What am I going to do?
Right. See, that wouldn't be called clinical depression.
No, I functioned all during my depression. Not
so
well,
you feel you went through a depression.
Oh, my God, yes. I didn't sleep at all at one point in my life.
I mean, you got to get off those pills. What's the matter with you?
No. I want to see if they work again.
Sit in your room is good. That's what I do. I sit in the room, wait for the next day.
I always told people when, if you can get up and go to work every day, you don't need medication.
What do you think there is in life? You think there's more than sitting in your room? What are you going to do? So you're going to go sit in a club? It's a
No.
What do you want, to snowboard with Emilio Estevez?
People think they're missing out on something.
Yeah, you want to go to a party with Paris Hilton?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think Paris Hilton does? She's sitting in a club getting wasted.
She's a big dope. I just want to feel good about something. I want to have a feeling inside me that says, wow, I'm enjoying myself.
No one has that.
Nobody has
that? I really do. I enjoy my life.
No one has that.
I have that.
No, you don't.
I do, too. Love it.
I've seen you in action.
Oh, please.
You better enjoy yourself at the Yankee game when I give you my tickets, or else I'm not giving them to you.
Why are you bothering going to the Yankee game?
I don't know. Sometimes I question that. Sometimes, you're just sitting there and you're just like, well, this is cool. And
but he loves the Yankees. That's something that generally brings him joy.
Wherever I go, I'm never enjoying myself.
He's
and you're fine with
somewhere
that?
else.
Of course I'm fine with it. What do you think there is going to make you feel happy? There's nothing.
Wait a second. You're happy when you're having sex with Beth. Making love.
Yeah,
making love.
That's a different
making
thing.
love.
That doesn't count, though. But that's like a...
Fuck making love. I like fucking. Right.
But that's happiness, right?
Happiness.
So now now you have a benchmark for what happiness is.
That's right.
So when you do other things...
You feel like that every day.
I know,
every
but
moment of the day.
I'd have a big smile on me.
Yeah, we should embroider that into a fucking hook rug. Happiness is fucking a supermodel.
Yeah, but that's
thanks, Gar. There's the benchmark. 99.9% of the world should leap off a bridge.
Yeah, now everything has to match that. Forget about it.
I tell you the truth. Look, simple things make me happy. I mean, I like going to dinner.
But see, Jason was saying he doesn't see the simple things. The simple things aren't there for him.
Is chess bringing you joy currently?
Yes.
Okay, so there's another benchmark.
But Robin, Howard, you don't do a lot of simple things anymore. You go to dinner, but you go to a 5-star restaurant.
It doesn't matter where you go. I go to Ben's Deli with my daughter, and I love it.
Oh, really?
But you're enjoying your daughter at that moment.
That's right.
It's the camaraderie. I mean, it's that you're enjoying. But, to go out to a nice gourmet meal, woo, what's better than that?
Right. Knowing I don't look like Jason makes me happy. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh now?
What?
How much do you weigh? 269?
I heard he joined a gym recently. Is that true, Jason?
I joined the gym months ago, and I paid for it every month, and I never go.
You don't
go.
And Benji, too. Benji joined a gym like a year ago.
Benji has the most disturbing body.
Hey. No, Jason's hair is really...
But he can wax that.
No, I mean, but he's even got spots where it's worn off.
Yeah.
He's got it down his arm.
Do you remember?
Amazing.
Jason went to the Korean place to get waxed once.
Yeah.
And he goes, listen, I'm a little embarrassed about this. I got to warn you. I'm very hairy. She goes, oh, we see everything. We see everything. He took off his shirt. She goes, oh, no, we charge you double. We charge you double.
We never 4 times.
We never see this.
You know, but Jason, you could sort of spin it in a sense. You have a sort of a cool, unique job. You work in a cool place. You got a girl that you're into,
Look at
right?
Artie trying to cheer up Jason.
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess.
You know what, Artie? It's a lot like when you showed up to Casey's intervention.
No, but listen to me.
I love that you're trying to make him happy and see the goodness in his life.
Well, I am.
Well, what about seeing the goodness in your life?
I realize
trying to kill yourself.
It took me a while to realize that every depression I went through was actually withdrawing from drugs. It wasn't a real, some shrink told me you were just withdrawing from all the drugs you were doing. That's what caused your depression. I've never gone through depression just caused by living.
Are you depressed now, or are you happy?
I'm better now, because I'm actually sort of going through a happy period right now. I haven't been on a drug in a year and a half, you know, so... If you get it, the farther away you get from that shit and being dependent on it, the better I get. But Jason seems to be just depressed by life in general, and that sucks. You know?
He said he doesn't even have the excuse of doing drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
what's he gonna do? He can't get away from the drugs.
What's the drug they got, John?
Lexapro.
Lexapro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
Howard.
stuff, 20 milligrams.
Does that give you erectile problems?
It did towards the end of the last time. That's why I stopped taking it. But
so far, so good?
You banging your girlfriend at all?
Yeah.
No. Even on the Lexapro?
Right now, I just started, but I did have her prescribe me Viagra in case of emergency.
Oh, my God.
I told her I'm not going through that again.
How old are you, man?
28.
28? You're on Viagra?
No, I'm not on Viagra. The pills, the Lexapro last time caused problems.
Dude, at 28,
But you weren't taking Lexapro.
I don't care. You're 28.
You don't care about anything.
You know what? We had Stuttering John took. Remember he told us he took Prozac, and he couldn't finish.
No.
He couldn't finish.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
With you.
Do you want him to?
Who'd want John to finish?
Really?
And what emergency do you need Viagra? I have an emergency. Emergency use of Viagra.
I need emergency boner.
If you're sitting in front of Beth and you can't get it up, that's a fucking emergency. Don't you agree?
Well, you know what? If I can't get it up in front of her,
it's over.
It's over. It's right.
Hey,
lay me down and put me in my grave. What?
Can we have a little bit of fun with these guys? Would you want them to all do synchronized jumping jacks?
No, I don't want to see anybody with their shirt off anymore. That's your
Why
gay
do
fantasy.
you want them to strip down and do
I think it
jumping
just sounds funny. Like it'd sound like an elephant, a pack of elephants in this room if they're all doing jumping jacks.
Dude, you're no lightweight either, honestly.
I know, but I feel a lot better about myself after this bit.
He's only 220. He's thrilled.
No, I'm 203.
All right, thank you, boys, and I appreciate you all being weighed in. I know it's not easy. All
Richard's
right,
coming in for the smelliest employee.
Yeah, we're thinking of having a contest.
Yeah, he's the benchmark for that, for sure.
Nah. Wow, you're the heaviest, but not by much.
Not by much. No one came close to me.
What did you weigh to what?
295. No one came within 30 fucking...
Jason weighed almost 270.
269, so that's still...
25 pounds.
That's true. It's true. You could lose 25 pounds and you'd be as fat as Jason.
Right, so, I mean, where's my fucking prize?